When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes, and accordingly all experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer, while evils are sufferable, than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty, to throw off such government and to provide new gods for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. The history of the present King of Great Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having in direct object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over these states. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. He has refused his assent to laws, the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance, unless suspended in their operation till his assent should be obtained. And when so suspended, he has utterly neglected to attend to them. He has refused to pass other laws for the accommodation of large districts of people, unless those people would relinquish their right of representation in the legislature, a right inestimable to them and formidable to tyrants only. He has called together a legislative body that places unusual, uncomfortable, and distant from the depository of their public records, for the sole purpose of fatiguing them into compliance with his measures. He has dissolved representative houses repeatedly for opposing with manly firmness his invasions on the rights of the people. He has refused for a long time, after such dissolutions, to cause others to be elected, whereby the legislative power, incapable of annihilation, have returned to the people at large for their exercise, the state remaining in the meantime exposed to all the dangers of invasion from without and convulsions within. He has endeavored to prevent the population of these states, for that purpose obstructing the laws for naturalization of foreigners, refusing to pass others to encourage their migrations hither, and raising the conditions of new appropriations of land. He has obstructed the administration of justice by refusing his assent to laws for establishing judiciary powers. He has made judges dependent on his will alone for the tenure of their offices and the amounts and payment of their salaries. He has erected a multitude of new offices and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out their substance. He has kept among us, in times of peace, standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. He has effected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power. He has combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution and unacknowledged by our laws, giving his assent to their acts of pretended legislation, for quartering large bodies of armed troops among us, for protecting them by a mock trial from punishment for any murders which they should commit on the inhabitants of these states, for cutting off our trade with all parts of the world, for imposing taxes on us without our consent, for depriving us in many cases of the benefits of trial by jury, for transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses, for abolishing the free system of English laws in a neighboring province, establishing therein an arbitrary government, and enlarging its boundaries so as to render it at once an example and fit instrument for introducing the same absolute rule into these colonies, for taking away our charters, abolishing our most valuable laws, and altering fundamentally the forms of our government, for suspending our own legislatures and declaring themselves invested with power to legislate for us in all cases whatsoever. He has abdicated government here by declaring us out of his protection and waging war against us. He has plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, burned our towns, and destroyed the lives of our people. He is at this time transporting large armies of foreign mercenaries to complete the work of death, desolation, and tyranny, already begun with circumstances of cruelty and perfidy, scarcely paralleled in the most barbarous ages, and totally unworthy the head of a civilized nation. He has constrained our fellow citizens, taken captive on the high seas, to bear arms against their country, to become the executioners of their friends and brethren, or to fall themselves by their hands. He has excited domestic insurrections among us, and has endeavored to bring on the inhabitants of our frontiers the merciless Indian savages, whose known rule of warfare is an indistinguished destruction of all ages, sexes, and conditions. In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress in the most humble terms. Our repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury. A prince whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant is unfit to be the ruler of a free people. Nor have we been wanting in attentions to our British brethren. We have warned them from time to time of attempts by their legislature to extend an unwarrantable jurisdiction over us. We have reminded them of the circumstances of our emigration and settlement here. We have appealed to their native justice and magnanimity, and we have conjured them by the ties of our common kindred to disavow these usurpations, which would inevitably interrupt our connections and correspondence. They too have been deaf to the voice of justice and of consanguinity. We must therefore acquiesce in the necessity which denounces our separation, and hold them as we hold the rest of mankind, enemies in war, in peace friends. We, therefore, the representatives of the United States of America, in General Congress assembled, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions, do in the name and by authority of the good people of these colonies solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are, and of a right ought to be, free and independent states, that they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and the state of Great Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved, and that as free and independent states they have full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and to do all other acts and things which independent states may of right do. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor.
Love it. Absolutely love that, guys. That was a Declaration of Independence, and that was written by Thomas Jefferson. We're going to talk a little bit about him today. I got a theory for you guys, and that was read by John F. Kennedy Jr., gone too soon. And, tragically, that's when the term conspiracy theory came out, or conspiracy theorist came out. But hey, we got to do what we got to do. But listen, guys, last night was Democrats ran the table. We're going to talk about that today. But, it's no big deal. I made a video about that today. And again, a lot of tyrannical stuff going on in this country. And one side thinks it's the other, and this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, it's us versus them. And it's the not best of people running things right now. Let's just say that. But we're here to fight against it. And I couldn't ask for a better group of people to fight alongside with me against those people that, let's just say, are the no-gooders, I'll call them. And they want these games being played at our expense. And it's not good, man. It's just not. And again, I don't claim and sit here and pretend like I know everything, because I don't know anything. I'm just trying to learn as much as I can. But one thing I do know is that I'm a firm believer in God, and this right here, what's going on is not godly. Uh, it's just not. You know what I mean? And again, everybody has their way of thinking and who they pray for and what they believe and their own framework of how they live their life. But me, it's just not good. And again, we won the 2024 election, but we gotta keep going. We gotta keep fighting. And again, I couldn't ask for a better group of people to fight alongside with me against this evilness and cruelty. What's going on here? But we will continue to fight the good fight peacefully. YouTube, not violently, against the propaganda out here. And again, we'll stand together hand in hand as Bitcoiners, gold stackers, whatever. But again, like we always say, we're all Satoshi, we're all Charlie Kirk. And again, we're all God's children, and we will fight against the evilness. What is up, guys? It is Wednesday, November 5th, 2025. As you can see here, guys, we're at the Bitcoin block height of 922,390. That's where we'll start, 390. TikTok, next block. Let's do a roll call here. Let's see who's here today. Sharon B, if you're not first, you're last. 3 kissies. Thank you, Sharon. I really, really appreciate that very much, Sharon. And member for 3 months. Wow. Thank you, Sharon. I really appreciate it. It's very nice. Thank you so much for being a member. I really appreciate it. That's a very nice picture of you and your family. I really love that. Thank you, Sharon. We love you so much. And Scotty just sent in 99 sats. And he says, hey, Jerry, good to see you again. Good to see you too, Scotty. Let me put you on the wheel, sir. It's very good to see you, man. I'll put Emily up here. I know she's coming. I'll put Scotty loves the hotties right here. Thank you, Scotty. We appreciate you, brother. Sean Pepe say, I must be last then. If I'm not first, he's last, he says. Nah, you're not last, my friend. You're definitely not last. Sean, how are you, sir? I believe I put you on the wheel. Yes, I did, man. Good to see you, Sean. Good to see you. Hey, why only Wednesday? I know, right? Well, I mean, Grasshopper, that's another good day. You know what I mean? You never want to rush to Friday. You know what I mean? It's good to see you, Grasshopper. That beautiful face of yours, man. How are you? That beautiful smile. How are you, Grasshopper? How's the family? How are you? How's the hubby? How's the kids? How's everything? Good to see you. It's midday Thursday here. Oh, really, Sean? Okay. All right. First, the chat is order is wrong. Backpacker, how are you, sir? Good to see you, man. I got you on the wheel. Very good to see you, man. How are you? I know you're tired and working, man. Make sure, like I told you, man, to take care of yourself, man. All right. Take care of yourself, brother. Hola, Sin Diesel. What's up, bro? Let me put you on the wheel, man. My man, Sin Diesel. Sin Diesel is a 2-star here. The stars are for the level of where you at in the memberships, and you are a Bitcoin for Freedom member. So that's the second level. So thank you, Sin. I appreciate you. This is the Renaissance man. This is my personal sensei, and all of our senseis, really. So good to see you, man. Sharper, what's up, brother? Everyone, hello. Sharper, how are you, sir? Very good to see you, man. Let me put you right here, sir. Let's see, Scotty, Sean. Yes. Sharper than sword. My man. Sharper's always good to see Sharper, man. Old school watcher. He's been here for a long time, man. We love you, man. I object, backpacker, Sharon B says. Sharon B usually objects to a lot of different things here. And she goes against the grain, that's for sure. And Sharon, we love you. What's going on, Jerry? I'm chilling, Sharp. I'm chilling out, man. I'm just hanging, you know what I'm saying? How are you, brother? First, not in the chat. Yes. Okay. Scotty sends in 99 sats and he says, first, not in the chat. Yes. Yeah. Actually, it's Jenny. Jenny came in. She didn't say anything, but she sent a zap too. And I'm going to give her propers in a minute. But thank you, Sharper, for asking. 7 watching, 7 like. I know. That's pretty good. Pretty good ratio. I wonder what it's going to be here soon. We got 14 now. Yeah. Always living in the future, Pepe LMAO. Right. Sin, we love you. Sin, Grasshopper, Sharon, Sharper, Pepe, boom. Sharon, much love. Hey, BTC Backpacker. Sharon says, boom. B Pizzle, me, her mizzle, boom. Hi, everyone. Just hanging. I will be low key tonight. Neosaur. Hey, Fanny. I called about you today. I called your hubby to check on you, see how you're doing. How are you today? It's good to see you, Fanny. I hope you're recovering. We love you. You know that. Hope everything's well, Fanny. I know you're in good hands. That's for sure. Grasshopper, much love. Hey, Jerry. Hey, fan. Vic Shoots, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Let me put you on this wheel, my brother. How are you, Vic? How's the wife? How the kids? And how is the weather in beautiful San Diego? Boy, I love San Diego. Vic. Hey, Sharper. Finita, hope you are recovering well, Chica. We love you. Hi, wonderful fan. Emily, get sats. I already put you on here before you even came, Emily. The beautiful one. How are you, man? Good to see you. Elm, Sensei, Vic, Sharper, BTC Backpacker with the lightning bolts to you. Sharon B, we love you. Grasshopper, you okay? Vic Shoots, much love. Just let those kids wait on you hand and foot, BTC Fanny Packer. Hope you are feeling better soon. Oh, you know they will. You know they will. Hola, Grasshopper. Sin Diesel, Vic Shoots, Emily, Grasshopper, salute to you. Sin, get that money. Thanks, son. Just very sorry not taking any narcos. So just sore. Thanks. Okay, I get you. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough without the narcos. You know what I mean? Here goes another one from Scotty. What? Jen didn't say anything? Doesn't count. By the way, shout out to Nico for beating his charges. Okay. All right. Thanks for another 99 set donation, my friend. Just a long week so far, Emily. Hey, how are we? Hey, Dean, what's up? Good. I think it's afternoon out there in Australia. He's the man down under. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Every time you come in here, I want to play that. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Hey, hope you're well, Fatty Packer. Hey, Sharper. Sharon B. Dean, Pepe. Boom, boom. Sharper, hello. Got a beater of 4 today to get me through the winter. Got a beater of 4 today to get me through the winter. Okay. So you are stacking hard enough. Good, Grasshopper. Get that cheap car. Hang in there, Grasshopper. Emily, much love. How are you coming along, Fanny? Great motion. BTC Fanny Packer. 2 Delo did night, eh? What's that mean, Gray? Gray, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. How are you? You won some sats yesterday, Gray. I waited for you to come back because I knew you were going to give them away, but you never came back, so I just gave them to you, sir. I know you don't like it when I do that, but I had to do it, man. I had to do it. Good to see you, Gray. And I met a lovely young lady today, and hopefully she comes in the chat. I don't know if she will or not. Somebody just sent me 1337. I believe that's Kramer. Thank you so much. I'll show it to him. I'll show it when he comes in. Grasshopper, you're amazing. Super mom like Fanny Packer. That's right. How are you, Gray Motion? Hello. Gray, boom. Okay, Sharon, I'll give you Thins one. I love you, Fanny. Hi, Jerry and family. Hey, Connie, how are you, ma'am? Very good to see you, Connie. Another beautiful lady, Connie Nakamoto, first of her name. Daughter of Satoshi Nakamoto, looks like. I believe. Connie, how you doing today? How are you and the kids, BTC Backpacker? Very good. Thank you, Emily. AB says, I'm here and a president accounted for. Got you, EB. I think you won some sats last night, too, my brother. Good to see you. Nice car, Grasshopper. Yes. Hey there, Connie. Hiya, Peace. Not here for a long time. I know that's right, Jenny. Jenny, thank you so much, Jenny. I appreciate you. Scotty sends in another 99 sets and says, cool, Jen. Hey, Backpacker, doing okay. Got a bit going on. Luckily, work is quiet at the moment. Okay. Thank you so much, Scotty. And then Jenny sends in another Jenny Zap, 1, 2, 3, 4. She is also a legend. She's a legendary status in more ways than one, but she's a legend in the membership group. That's her level. And so is Backpacker and Fanny. And I appreciate you guys so much for your membership. I really do. And thank you, Jenny, for the big donation and everything you do, Jenny. Seriously. This show would not be the same without you. Trust me on that. Hi, Emily. Jen, EB, Gray, Peace. Sin Diesel, Gray Motion, Vic Shoots. Hi, guys. Connie, boom. Vic, much love to you. Ed Gray, I wish I have to wake up and walk every 3 to 4 hours or else I can't move my knee. Ooh. Man, it's called atrophy. You got to do it. You got to do it. Jen, how's your celebrity Nico? BTC Backpacker, BTC Fanny Packer. Hiya, fam. Emily, well, he didn't make anyone cry today. Now, that's good. Commercial break says, hi, folks. Commercial, how are you, sir? Somebody is happy to see you, my friend. And it is a beautiful woman. I'll tell you that. And I wish to God a woman like that would get happy when she sees me. Hi, Jen. By the way, Jerry, thanks for spreading the unexpected tire replacement. Wivey ran over yesterday. One tire became a replacement of all four. Suffice to say, I didn't get any sats at 98K. Haha. Oh, man. I'm sorry, sir. Yeah, he's talking about my membership video. He is talking about my membership video. When I asked in my membership video, did I have to get all four of my tires replaced? Did I? Did I get all four of my tires replaced? I don't know. You got to tune in. And I'm sorry, Sin. I'm sorry that happened to you. Hi, CB. Hiya, peeps. What's up, BTC Bug? You always beat Corey in here. But that's okay, man. He will be happy to see you once he comes in here. How you doing, BTC Bug? Some just happened on strike here. See who it is. It's Scotty again. He says, I am in Japan, backpacker. Been here half of my life. That's to you, backpacker. From Jen. I mean, from Scotty. Excuse me. If I said Jen, I meant Scotty. Thank you, Scotty, for another 99 sats. Scotty, everyone at work and doggy daycare loved your song you wrote for Nico. Okay, that's what's up. That's what I like to hear, man. He's the musician of the group. Scotty, hey man, how you been? Thanks, Sharper. Bug, salute. Jen, much love. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everyone. Jay Bremer, thank you, brother. I appreciate you saying that. 21 in the chat. Because you know they don't listen to me, Jay Bremer. So I appreciate you guys. I really, really do. Thank you, Jay Remmer, for saying that, man. And it's good to see you, Jay Remmer. Jerry loves freedom. Die Law did. Oh, Die Law did. Oh, from was that from Gray Motion? Let me go back up. Die Law. See, you're a nurse. So you know what that is. You know I can't read that good. CV Bug, Jay Remmer. Boom, boom, boom. That's right. Love it. Heavy duty pain med. Oh, got you. Okay. Okay. Cool, Jenny. Thank you. Hey, Finger Pickers. Finger Pick. What's up, sir? How are you, my friend? Good to see you, man. With the cool picture. How goes it, man? Always good to see you. Jay Remmer, hello. Exactly. LOL, Jen. Sorry, guys. I don't know nothing, man. You know that. Finger Pig. Love you, Sharon. Scotty, where are you from? You live in the U.S.? E-Bizzle, boom. Magic Moolah says, hi, everyone. Magic Moolah. I'm giving out some Magic Moolah today, man. Just in case you were wondering. Even though you never take it. But you represent a very lovely lady on that wheel. So, hey, man, I ain't mad at you for that. Some just happened on strike, excuse me. Payment received, 99 sats from Scotty. Thank you, Scotty. He says, really? Where they at, backpacker? Okay. Oh, I must not have got to the thing. Oh, here goes Scotty again for another 99 sats. He says, where? He spelled it wrong the first time, W-E-R-E, and then he sent another 99 sat and said, where? W-H-E-R-E. Thank you, Scotty. Scotty, you are you something else, Scotty. You're amazing, brother. I appreciate it. Scotty, Magic, get that money. Boom, boom, Magic Moolah. Scotty, Magic Moolah. Boom, boom. Sharper, dividing the remaining 130 trillion Satoshis equally yields at about, 130 Satoshis per person. Just saying. Is that 130 trillion? Because quadrillion is 2.1, right? How many is that? Dividing the remaining 130 something Satoshis equally yields about 15,743. Where are we getting that number from? Sharper, per person, just saying. Where are you getting the 130 from, sir? Doing good, Jerry. Making burgers for the fam. Weather is nice. Cooking down. I know that's right. Thanks for letting me know that, Vic. There she is. Quinn Packer. Hello, Jerry and the Freedom Fam. Drop a like at the door. Thank you, Quinn. The beautiful Quinn. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 5. I made a video today. Just a little quick walk around video talking about the Democrats winning and what's it mean now. And if you like, you can check that out later on. I said the Democrats swept the election. Now what? Now what's going to happen? I don't know, man. I don't know. But I give you my quick thoughts on that. So check that out when you get a chance. Sharper, come in with the Snapple facts. I love it. Yes. Quinn Packer. Hello. Magic. What's up? Hello, everyone. Lawrence Stern. What's up, sir? Another member of the channel. How are you, sir? Put you right here, my brother. I'll put you right here, Lauren. My man. 2-star general. He's a Bitcoiners for Freedom member. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for your membership, man. I appreciate that. BTC, and good to see you, Lauren. Always good to see you, brother. BTC Backpack, got to remind us to stack harder. That's right. Quinn. Wait, Quinn. Love. Are we switching back to 8 o'clock? 8 o'clock Eastern? Yes. Yes, we are. Sharon. Sonny, what's up, bro? Hello, friend. Long time no see, man. How are you, sir? He's back. Sonny, look at that. Sonny, good to see you, man. How's everything, brother? Coming on a little later than usual. Jerry, your video today was just awesome. Spoken like a true patriot. And a clap. Thank you, Emily. Glad somebody liked it. All 20 of y'all that watched. Thank you, Emily. That means a lot. It does. It's hard in these streets, man. I don't get a lot of love from this platform. They don't push my stuff out. So thank you. Not in Signal, Backpacker. You can send a link to Scotty99music at proton.me. Here, let me copy that. Let me send that to him. I'm sending that through him in a text. Scotty. Thank you, Emily, so much. That means the world to me. It really does, honey. Thank you. Scotty had made some BTC songs as well. Definitely some slappers. Yes, he did. And I heard it myself. Quinn. Oh, there it is. Quinn. That's what it was. Sonny, hi. There is our sensei. You have been missed. Yes, he has. I wanted to ask him where the hell you been at, but I can't do that. I appreciate when he comes in. You know what I mean? I don't expect everybody to come in every day, but damn, Sin, I know you're a busy guy though. Hello, Emily. Yes, Jerry's video today was fire. Thank you, Backpacker. So you watched it too. I appreciate that, brother. You guys make sure you hit that like. Pretty sure it's that hand with the thumb pointing down. She says, "Look at the man in jail. He's got a she put a jail hat and a jail identification card on him. Wow, he's a criminal." She says, "Backpacker, Emily, Vec, Lauren, hello everyone. Quinn Packer, hello. Drill Pill, is that what it is? Hello, Gray Motion. Quinn Packer, missed you guys as well. Thanks for coming back, Sin. We did miss you, brother. It's not the same without you for sure. Hello, Sin Diesel, Vic Shoots. We got 21 in the chat. Scotty, Japan is definitely on the list of places to go. I want to go fishing in the mountain villages. Tenkara fishing. Okay. Sunny, FP. Boom. Laura, what's good, brother? Boom. Hello, Sharper and BTC Fanny Packer and BTC Backpacker. That's right. I can't post them here in the chat. They don't let me link them here, but I'll post in the signal. That's right. That's a lot of zero, Sharper. Yeah. Can you break that down for a slow guy like me, please, Sharper? Please. Lauren Stern, salute to you. 130 trillion. Okay. But how's he getting that number, though? 2.1 quadrillion. So that's what? 80 trillion missing? Right? 80 trillion is is up to 2.1. Am I doing the math right, son? Hey, Lauren Stern. Quinn Packer, how are you? Hi, Lauren. B Pizzle. The Snapple Fact, serious throwback. Yeah, it is, man. I used to love that. I used to love that when I drank Snapple. But now I try to drink water. I try, but it's tough. Hey, look at that. Sonny V. Thank you, Sonny. Appreciate that. He sent in a large zap of 119 sats. That's his number. That's a Sonny zap. He said, appreciate you, Jerry. Thank you, Sonny. I appreciate you too, brother. Thank you so much. Well, Sonny, you got a raise, guy, sir. I'm when I do the spins now, Sonny, because you haven't been here. Instead of doing 100 per spin, I do 210 per spin now. So you actually make some money if it lands on you. Instead of sending me 119 and you only getting 100, you can send 119. Now you get 210. So thank you so much, son. I appreciate that, man. That's a big zap. Appreciate it. Jen, how are you? AI confirmed Satoshi's left to mine 112.25 trillion per person. Okay, 112.25 trillion per person. 13,595 Satoshis. Okay, Satoshi's left to mine. All right, total. Okay, there it is. Okay, that's what it is. Wow, that's a fun fact, isn't it? I love that. Cold but decent, Lauren. Hope you are well. Lauren Stern, yo. Sonny, hello. Scotty, all 3 songs are in the signal. If anyone wants to check them out. Thank you, BC Backpacker. Jay Rummer, hello. Bangarang, what my man. What's up, sir? That's a G right there. 2, 4, 6. How are you, man? 2, 4, 6. My man Bangarang. Always good to see you, man. He's a funny guy too. Bang. We got some comedians, man. We got Bangarang, Sin, of course, Sin. Lauren Stern. Bang, bang, bang. Finger pick, hello. Thanks, Jerry and Scotty. Boom. No doubt, brother. No doubt. Scotty, will Primal work for you? Still need to check the songs out, BTC Backpacker. Lauren, yes, they're in the signal. Yes. Lauren Stern, I'm doing okay. You? Yeah. Here we go. Look at Sin Diesel. Jesus. Sin Diesel with the large donation. Holy shit. My phone is heavy right now. Let me put his picture up. Sin Diesel just gave a big donation. This is a Sin Zap of 1,845 Sin. He says, making up for lost time. Thank you, Sin. That's a big zap, bro. That's a big zap. And for me, you know that helps the freaking the payroll, my brother. Thank you so much, Sin. I appreciate that, man. Seriously. I know that's a lot of sats, so thank you, man. Again, somebody sent in 1337. I believe that's a Kramer zap. Hold on, I'm about to sneeze. Oh, you don't want to hear my sneeze. My sneezes are loud. Thank you for whoever did that. Look at Jenny. Jenny is messing with Trent, even though Trent's not here. Thank you, Jenny. Jenny just sent in a Trent Zap +1, 1859. She would not be outdone. Thank you so much, Jenny. God, Jenny. Jenny, where are you getting all these sats from, man? That is incredible. 2 huge donations of 1859 and 1234. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. That's my client texting me. Are you going to pick me up? Yes, I'm going to pick you up. And I tell you guys about my client in my membership videos. If you sign up, check them out. We'll talk about that in a minute. Finger picked. Hello. Thanks, Jerry. Oh, sorry. I'm off of there. Hold on, Lauren Stern. I'm okay. And you? Hello, Jerry. Welcome back, Cindy's. How we all doing tonight? Spaceman. Spaceman, what's up, sir? Good to see you, man. How are you? Spaceman. I had to give out a lot of sats yesterday. With Trent won 4,200 sats or 4,410 he won. He won 2. Trent won 2 2,100 sats spins last night in the All or Nothing game. 2 of them in one game. That's unheard of, man. He's the first ever to do that. So congratulations to Trent. Scotty sends in 99 sats. He said, "Can you play one of Backpacker songs on stream?" Sure. I sure will. If I can find it. Emily, there's so many pics of Nico that need framing, Jen. Yes, I love that picture. Hello, Banging Spaceman. Spaceman, hello. God. What does she want? Yes. This girl pays me to take her places. Yes. She pays me to take her places. That she sends me the money cash app, and then she asks me later, "Hey, can you take me here?" Spaceman, what's good, mi amigo? Boom. Jen, Jerry loves freedom. This is why I'm not a Satoshi millionaire yet, huh? I beg to differ, Jenny. I don't know what you got, ma'am, but somebody that hold on, I gotta text her. I'm doing my show right now. I can't talk. Thank you, Jenny. We know you are definitely a millionaire, I think. Oh, thanks. He's a little cutie, Emily. I'll zap more, Jerry, once I get a job. It's been tough out here, hanging by a thread. No. You're good, Vic. You're good. Did you send me something? Did I miss it? Or are you saying you're going to send me more later? Thank you. I met an incredible young lady today, man. I hope she comes on the stream, but if not, I'm going to go back and see her again. And that story is going to be in the membership videos. Big shoes. You are not lying. It's tough for sure in the job search world. Yes, but Jenny, you've been doing well with that. Sending good luck vibes your way, Vic. You got this. That's right. You sure do. You sure do. Sending good luck vibes your way, Vic. You got this. Yes. Sent you for okay. Well, she sent me more. Must have got a bigger wheelbarrow. Yes. Yes, Jen. Vix, it's all good, bro. You give the group content and support the group. Just sharing is good. Yes. Absolutely. Listen, you ever heard the 80-20 rule? The 80-20 rule, right? I don't expect, a whole bunch of people to donate to me. I expect 20 people, 20% of the of my viewers to donate, and the other 80% to be there and to get donations. But what I do expect, if you like the videos, is do the free man's plan, right? Just do the free man's plan, right? Watch the videos. Follow me on all my socials, like Tumble over here, Bumble on the green one. Follow me over here. This is the poor man's plan. This is my plan. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and most importantly, share it. If you share this video, that really helps. That's almost honestly, sharing may be more important than donating. Honestly, if you share this on your social media or to a text message with your friend, like, hey, this guy talks about Bitcoin, or if you put it on your Facebook or you put it on Nostr or X or something like that or wherever, that really helps. You know what I mean? And I really appreciate that if you did that. So thank you so much for saying that, Fanny. I appreciate it so much. And thank you so much, Vic. You are definitely helping for sure. Um, Wait, you're Maria's personal driver now, Jerry? Have I been gone that long? No. It ain't Maria. Because if it was Maria, I probably wouldn't have it. Okay. I probably wouldn't be on the show. You know what I mean? If it was Maria. I talked about it and saved for a while, but bought the Start 9, used George's code, saved $44.95. There you go. Sir, I need to get a code for that too. Then used Fold gift cards and got 34,266 sats back on Fold. Not bad. New adventure awaits. Congratulations. That's the best way to do that. Now let me double click down on this. What Lauren did is he bought himself a Start 9, one of these, a Start 9 node. He's going to run a node. Okay. What he did was he used Jore's referral link. So he saved himself $45 doing that. Number one. Then, he bought a gift card from Fold, right? He used the gift card to buy the Start 9. So he got back sats when he bought the gift card. He got 34,266 sats, and he saved $45, and you can take that $45 and buy more sats. Lauren, you are a smart man. That is so freaking great. You did that, man. It's the perfect way to do that, bro. Good job. Scotty with another 99 sats. Thank you, Scotty. He says, Emily, be careful with Nico and framing. He might be sensitive at the moment. Yeah. Be careful. Be careful, Emily. Wait, what happened, Vic Shoots? That's what Scotty says, Vic Shoots. Wait, what happened, Vic Shoots? He wants to know why it's tough out here. Great motion, or I'm just eating ramen because I keep smash buying at 98 and 99K. Yeah. I don't think it's that price anymore. Bitcoin is resilient, man. So strong right now. So strong. You got paid to take a lady to place. What kind of place? Home and work, Emily. Home and work. If you watch the hang in there, Vic. Boom. Yeah, if you watch my membership videos, I explain that. I don't even know. Did I talk about it yet? Because I'm behind in my videos. I got them in the editor. Lauren Stern, you get a Start 9? I think you did, Gray. Prayers to you and your fam, Vic Shoots. Yes. Great motion. New adventures coming. Vic Shoot, thanks, guys. Glad I got a great fam behind me. I'll bounce back for sure. No doubt, man. You know what they say about setbacks? A setback is a setup for a comeback, Vic. A setback is a setup for a comeback, sir. Outstanding, Lauren Stern. Yes, Gray. New adventure coming. Vic, like Tupac said, keep your head up. You got this. Yes, absolutely, man. Absolutely. It's a tough economy, though, man. Took some time to decide and say, but finally did a great motion. Yeah, you did the right thing, brother. Okay, I have to head off to my mother-in-law's funeral. See you guys later. Okay, Sean. Sorry to hear that, bro. I remember you told me that. All right, man. We love you, Sean. Oh, man. Praying for you, man. Lauren and his cheat codes. I love it. Yeah, that's the way you do it, man. That's the way you do it. Lauren, eventually that Start 9 will be free. Yes. In fact, one day you will have been paid to purchase that Start 9. Uh-huh. That's right, Sin. My condolences to your family, Sean. Me too. My condolences, man. For real. We love you, man. Take care, Sean. We love you and way fu both. Yes. Pepe, blessing from the Packer family. Absolutely. Dang, Sean. Sending thoughts to you and your family during this challenging time, my brother. Yes. Absolutely. Prayers, Pepe. No doubt. No doubt. What is this man calling me for? Hold on one second. A lot of my personal friends don't know I do a show. Um, Emily says prayer, Pepe. Sorry, Jerry. Got an opportunity to run another sports channel, so that's taken most of my free time, but still check in once a week. Nice. Apparently not enough. About to Google Start 9. Yeah, Google that. Congratulations, Sonny. Congratulations. You have to tell me about that. You have to send me a message and tell me about that. You ain't got to apologize about getting a new gig, bro. Never that, brother. Good job, man. Jerry. Good evening, Jerry. Ginger, what's up, sir? Oh boy, Ginger. How are you, man? Always good to see Ginger, man, from the Living in the Future group. Sin Diesel, yep, facts, especially if you mine and run your own lightning channels. It's like speed addicting. Wow. Okay. Open source code or closed source corruption. We choose now. That's right. Tell him, Dean, you should write Dean, you know what Dean should do, guys? Dean needs to write in the fortune cookies. The Bitcoin fortune cookies. Dean can just write things like that. Put it in the fortune cookie with a Bitcoin on it. Bitcoin B. Congrats, Sonny. Yes. Congrats, Sonny. No doubt. Ginger, hello. Ginger, boom. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. So here's what we're doing today, man. Here's what we got. We got the good night, peeps. What? The show's about to start. She's just like, I'm gone. Bye. Jeez, Jenny. Can you give me a little kiss first? Yeesh. All right, Jenny. We love you. We love you, Jen. Jen, mwah. Good game, Sonny. Hi, Ginger. And good night, Jen. Sleep tight. All right. Sleep tight, Jenny. Thanks, guys. YouTube is a grind. I know Jerry knows that. Just keep working. Yes. It is a grind, bro. Yes. Jen, you heading out? Good night. Good game, Jen. Let me put Jen off. Jen just be bouncing, boy. Breaking news. Explosion in the Bronx. At least 5 fire department New York fighters were hospitalized with burns after a car exploded at 955 Westchester Avenue, and an investigation is underway. What? What in the heck happened? Let's see. Let's look that up. Thank you for telling us that, man. Wow. Let me see. Wow. It's so funny. It's so crazy. Every time you see something, you're thinking, is it something to do with politics and blah, blah, blah? Let's see. Hmm. Let's see. Fine. Let's see if we can find it here. Eyewitness news. Explosion. New York City.
Somebody answered that. Was there any injuries? No injuries occurred. Luckily, everybody, half of the building is gone, and you felt it. It's like, luckily, I asked.
Oh, that's from a month ago. What did you say? I'm sorry. Hold on. Explosion in the Bronx. Okay, my bad. I said New York City. Explosions. Bronx. See if we can pull this up, guys. Must have just happened. Can't find him, my boy. Good night, Jen. Hey, Lauren and Diesel. Emily, thank you. Hey, Quinn. Evening, Ginger. Sin, thanks, man. Oh, dang, BTC backpacker. I know. BTC back, yep, all day, every day. Not good. I get my start 9 in January. Excited for that. Nice. Gray, I have a couple of questions regarding mining as a service in start 9. Can I reach you via Paul's page? Hey, M. Where is this thing? Okay, here we go. No, Fanny. Fanny. No, that wasn't. Fanny asked me a question. No, that was not. The best magnesium for your brain. Okay, I can't play that. Oh, just broke. Okay. ABC. Let's see if I can pull it up on ABC. Is it live?
Heart attack.
Not on live yet. Okay. Well, we'll find it. We'll find it. 5 firefighters hospitalized after car fire explosion in Longwood. Okay. See if I can Google that. Five firefighters hospitalized. The car. No sound. There's no sound on these. Longwood? Must be like you said, it's brand new. So we'll keep looking. We'll keep our eye on it. We'll keep our eye on that guy. Serge Kramer, boom. Sin, you going to mine at Ocean then? Oh boy, I need to start mining. Okay, backpacker sent me something. Sent another thing. Just broke. That's why. Okay. Twitter. A vehicle has exploded and caught fire in the Bronx, New York, injuring multiple fire Department New York firefighters. NYPD has blocked off the area and are investigating the explosion. Bomb squad was notified. Man. Huh. Interesting. Hopefully nobody was hurt bad. You know what I mean? If I lose connection, I will try to get back on data. We are having insane weather right now. Okay. You be safe, Quinn. You be safe. Stay safe, Quinn. Absolutely. Okay, let's do a few spins, guys. Let me see where we're at with the wheel here. We are at 394, looks like. Let's see, right? Yep. We're at 394. Today is Wednesday, November 5th, 2025. We started off with 390, so we're going to do 3 spins. 391, 392, 393, and 394. Oh, that's 5 spins. Can't even count. 1, 2, 5 spins. And man, tragedy just all over the place, man. It's crazy, man. So saying no, nobody's promised tomorrow, man. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. Gray, I will have to figure things out once I messed you later on Paul's. Don't want to cop out Jerry's chat. Co-op Jerry's chat. It's all good, Cindy. I know that, brother. I appreciate that. So yeah, guys, today is Wednesday, November 5th, 2025. And Bitcoin is back. You know, it's not fully back to where it was, but it's getting there. You know what I mean? We're at 103 right now, despite all those coins dumping into the market. We're going to talk about that in a second, but that's crazy, man, when you think about that. Way more coins dumped from October 10th till now, or from yesterday, than it did in FTX. When FTX crashed, it was nowhere near this. The demand is so much higher than it was 3 years ago. It doesn't even make any sense. You know what I mean? Let me know on progress, and no doubt, I need to know that too, because I want to get with that, Sin. But I want to do solar though. What's up, peeps? Neo, what's up, bro? Neo the One, how are you, my boy? Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6. Neo the One, right here. Neo, you are the one, sir. He's back. Neil the one, hello. Lauren, yes, sir. Neil the one, how are you? Hi, Neil. There you are. Yep. There he is. Again, guys, today is Wednesday, November 5th, 2025. I'm going to have the first spin of the day. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm serious, man. I do these spins and I do these giveaways because you guys are giving me the most precious asset you have is your time. And I never could pay you back that. So I want to give you a little something and give you a chance to win a little something. And again, nobody likes to sit here and get, preached to. And, a lot of people don't like education. They like entertainment. I just try to do my best to make you laugh a little bit, have some fun while I sneak in a little things to educate you. And the most education on this channel, to be honest, comes from the comment section. We got some very, very smart people. So we all get together and we just trade ideas. You know what I mean? So again, I appreciate that. So what I do is I give sats away. And again, I couldn't thank you enough for being here today on this wonderful day. And we're here together. All right. So we're at block 390. That's the first spin of the day. So let's spin it on this first spin on this Wednesday. And let's see who can win it. The game is different now, Jerry. Wall Street Fiat games plus OGs is the strange bedfellows we didn't really ask for yet. Here we are. Yeah, for sure. For sure, Cindy. The game is different now. Yes, it's much different. In just 3 years, too, Sin, right? Hasn't been that long. That was 2022 during the FTX collapse, right? Or was that 2021? I get those two because I know the bear market is 2020. Was it 2021? When was FTX, guys? Was that 2022 or 2021? The game is different now, Jerry. Wall Street Fiat games plus OGs is the strange bedfellows we didn't really ask for yet. Here we are. Yeah, I wasn't expecting them to sell that much. Sin, did they all get together? November 2022. Okay, that's what I thought. Sharper. Yeah, did they all get together and say, "Hey guys, let's go ahead and sell. Fuck it, let's sell 22." Okay, thanks, Vic. Because again, that's when it started, October 10th. Because from October 1st to October 10th, we were killing it, and then just a bunch of coins got dumped. Remember that day? That was crazy. We're gonna look back at these charts because again, we're floating along this timeline together, slowly but surely. Not really slowly because 2025 is going by so freaking fast, man. Is it not? Is it not? Go Sharper. Sharper, yes, you got 210 sats, my friend. Congratulations. Thank you so much for being here, Sharper. And when we look back at this timeline, one of the things we're going to look at headlines and all this other stuff, but we're going to look at those charts. We're going to look like, man, what was I doing that day? What was I buying? Give it to Vic Shoots, please. Okay. It's very nice of you, Sharper. Vic Shoots. Thank you, man. That's very nice. Very kind of you. Vic, congratulations, man. You got 210 sats. Very kind gesture, man. We appreciate it. You're the winner, Vic. We're block 390. Let's see who can win 391. We're going to talk about a few things today. Dean, you got 210, my friend. You got 210. Big Shoots. Says Sharper. Thanks, bro. Thank you, Sharper. That was very nice of you, man. We got 23 in the chat, man. We're holding on, man. I've been doing this stream a long time. Good game, Dean. Yes. Sharper. Boom. And, it's not really growing too much, the stream. I was expecting a lot more people to be coming in here, but we're grinding, man. Again, I get it out of the mud, man. I got to fight through so much stuff here on this platform. Subscribers, viewers, watch time. It's just tough, man, because of the way I talk and the things that I say. So that's why I asked you guys if you could share the video. That would help, man, because we got to beat these algos, man. Because they don't want this kind of information out. They just don't. Also, traders keep battling against the best quants in the world and continue to donate their coins to the big boys. Yeah, very true, sir. Very true. Dean, congrats. Congratulations, Sharper and Dino. Boom, boom. Scotty, I tagged you on Primal. Scotty, Backpacker hit you up on Primal, brother. Boom. Quality over quantity. Yeah, true. Very true. But I don't want to be in an echo chamber either, Lauren. You know what I mean? I'm not a real good, to be honest with you, Lauren, and everybody. I'm not a very good at sitting at desks. I'm a guy that likes to hit the streets. Like today, like all day I was outside. Yeah, I was, doing stuff, riding around, doing deliveries, just going out and about. And you'll see in my next membership video, probably in like 4 or 5 days, what I did. And that's my strength. You know what I mean? I love just to walk around, and I like to be out in the field and talk to people. You know what I mean? And the reason why I say I don't like to be in an echo chamber, because I want to reach new people. We need adoption. You know what I'm saying? We just do. And talking to the same people, as much as I love you guys, I love talking to you guys, but I want to expand our group. You know what I mean? Just the whole network in general. You know what I mean? But that's true. Very true, Lauren. Liquidity and junk bonds wreck the longs. Billions, traders just moving money around. Happens all the time. Yep. That's right, Gray. Dean, congratulations. Sharper, Sin Diesel, boom. I talked with a young guy the other day at Best Buy. Didn't even know what Bitcoin is. Never heard of it. Wow. That's crazy, man. Dean, that's how early we are, man. We are snatching these freaking sats up, boy. Snatching them up. The real signal is how many coins have been sold and the fact that BTC only moves between 10 and 30%. Yeah, people hate to hear it, but compared to previous cycle, this time is different. Yes. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's so much demand. Even when the OGs, those guys have been holding the longs, those quote unquote IPO holders, that's the new term. The guys have been in for 12 plus years, 10 plus years, 14 years. When those guys sell, that moves the market. You know what I mean? It makes a drastic turn. But then there's people like us and the big boys just scooping it up, like you said, Sin. They're right there. Now, it takes a few hours or maybe a couple of days, but this one didn't even take that long. We're back at 100. The support is 100, man. And it's hard to break that support. It broke it a little bit yesterday. I just don't see it going under 100 for a while. It might. Who knows? It might. You know what I mean? Spaceman, thank you, man, for reposting that video. Appreciate it. Did you orange pill him, Gray Motion? Yes. We need new members with new views and ideas to challenge our own ideas of anything to show we are correct in our thinking. Yep. Let me play a commercial real quick because I got to stand up real quick. Take action. Don't be a normie. What is that? Let's see. See a commercial. Let me play something real quick. Let's listen to President Reagan real quick, guys, and I'll be right back.
Well, I think it's time we ask ourselves if we still know the freedoms that were intended for us by the Founding Fathers. Not too long ago, two friends of mine were talking to a Cuban refugee, a businessman who had escaped from Castro. And in the midst of his story, one of my friends turned to the other and said, "We don't know how lucky we are." And the Cuban stopped and said, "How lucky you are. I had some place to escape to." And in that sentence, he told us the entire story. If we lose freedom here, there's no place to escape to. This is the last stand on earth. And this idea that government is beholden to the people, that it has no other source of power except the sovereign people, is still the newest and the most unique idea in all the long history of man's relation to man. This is the issue of this election. Whether we believe in our capacity for self-government or whether we abandon the American Revolution and confess that a little intellectual elite in a far distant capital can plan our lives for us better than we can plan them ourselves. You and I are told increasingly we have to choose between a left or right. Well, I'd like to suggest there is no such thing as a left or right. There's only an up or down. Man's old age dream, the ultimate in individual freedom consistent with law and order, or down to the ant heap of totalitarianism. And regardless of their sincerity, their humanitarian motives, those who would trade our freedom for security have embarked on this downward course. In this vote harvesting time, they use terms like the Great Society, or as we were told a few days ago by the President, we must accept a greater government activity in the affairs of the people. But they've been a little more explicit in the past, and among themselves, and all of the things I now will quote have appeared in print. These are not Republican accusations. For example, they have voices that say the Cold War will end through our acceptance of a not undemocratic socialism. Another voice says the profit motive has become outmoded. It must be replaced by the incentives of the welfare state.
That's one of my favorite. I love Ronald Reagan. God, he was so freaking based. That's one of my favorite speeches from Ronald Reagan. He was such a freaking man. That man was so underrated. You know, even though he was great and he gets a lot of press, he was underrated, man. And he was ahead of his time. He's one of those outsiders, man. You know what I mean? Love him. Bodie says, "What up? What up, Bodie? Or Booty? Excuse me. How are you, sir?" He's back. Good to see you, Booty. Booty. Booty, what's up, bro? Is it Booty? Let's see. BOODEE. Yes. Graymo Emily, I tried, but all young people I talk to are not into Bitcoin at all. Wow. I thought it would be easier to get the young people, but we'll see. Max probably sold 1% of his stack. Yeah, he's got a lot. But it's something, ain't that right, Jerry? That's right, Corey. How are you, sir, Corey? Corey from Got Sats, my man. Corey, how are you, man? Got Sats. Welcome back, sir. I haven't plugged you lately, Corey, because everybody here knows you. You know what I mean? But if you don't, just in case, you don't. Corey has a YouTube channel, by the way. It's called Got Sats. Just type it in. And he makes a lot of videos. Very good videos, too. I want him to make a few more than he's doing, but you know, it is what it is. We love Corey, the Dollar General. He buys $1 every single day. Type in Got Sats ? And you'll find him. Got Sats. Yo, Satillionaire man. Yes, he's a Satillionaire now. He just made he just reached me. Me and him are about even now. I got a little bit more than 1 million sats. But we're about the same now, brother. Booty, Cordito, boom, Cordito. Evening, y'all. Solar, what's up, sir? My man Solar, how are you, man? Solar made an incredible video yesterday we watched. God, that was a good video, man. Solar, how are you, man? I'm going to have to get with you, man, because I need to start mining, and I want to do it solar Satoshis. So I need to get with you, man. Corey, hello there. Solar, boom. Sup, Sharpie, 100%. Yes. Well, you did lead the horse to water, Gray Motion. That's right. Emily, I heard a guy say that if old timers like me are buying Bitcoin, young people ain't interested. They think it's a old people thing. Very interesting. That is very interesting. I never heard that angle. Cinnabon. Anything above 69K is A-okay with me. Man, you're funny. Hey, Lauren, YouTube is suppressing all of us, more so the ones that speak against their you know what. Speak it, brother. The old timers survive everything. Yes. Speaking of that, let me see if I can find this. Let's see. See if I can find this video because we watched it yesterday. Let's see. First of all, let me do this. This is Corey's channel right here. Make sure you guys subscribe to Corey just in case. I know most of you guys, probably all of you guys have. But here's his channel right here. That's the link to it. And then sorry guys, I hit the back button on accident. Sorry about that. I was on the wrong page and I hit the back button. That's what happens when you do a live, guys. It just happens that way, you know what I mean? So check out Corey's video. And then let me see. Backpacker, I'm gonna try to find your video from yesterday. That was a great video, Backpacker. He did a let me see if I can find it here. If you could send it to me in the chat, that would be nice, my boy. But I watched it last night after the show was over with. But I watched so much YouTube videos, I gotta go through it. Here it is. Backpacker did a vlog yesterday, and it was great. It was absolutely outstanding. Let's watch a little bit of this real quick, and then I'll here. Let me put the link in the channel. So I don't want to take his views from him. But he documented Fanny's surgery yesterday. Let's take a look.
Backpacker here. What's up, Freedom family? Backpacker here. We got an update on Fanny Packer's surgery day or surgery time. They have moved it from the time of originally it was 9:30 our time. Now they have moved it to 7:40. So we're going to be leaving a little earlier than anticipated. So we're going to be getting some rest. We got the house straightened up. We did laundry, did the yard, did all the all the bedding, and so that way we're all set for tomorrow. So I'll tune in. I'll see you guys in the morning, and so wish Fanny the best.
Yeah, that was a good video. So make sure you watch that and subscribe to Corey from GotSats and BTC Backpacker as well. Solar Satoshi's too. See if I can find his video he made yesterday. That was an excellent video, man. Freaking absolutely love that video. I mean, I shared it yesterday, but that was great, man. Good job on that vlog, bro. That was excellent, man. Excellent. Let me see. Union Solar, boom, Ray Motion, Cinnabon, YouTube, this time, everything. Yeah. The old timers survive everything, Ray Motion. Dollar General, salute. Thinking this video looks a little old and realize that this wasn't 10 years ago. LOL. Yes. Booty, hello. Hi, MZs. Corey, hello. Corey, zap. It's nice to wake up to more sats for my buckaroo. Yes. That's right. We're getting more for our money right now. The Mighty Quinn, Solar, boom, Backpacker, Ant. Wake up, do the buckaroo salute and smash by, then go on with your day. Simple. Yep. That's what he's doing. Solar, go to BSU with that presentation. Boom. Yes. For real. I love that presentation. I can't solar mine. Costs 2 arms and a leg. Oh, wow. Does it? Michael, what's up, bro? Hey, Jerry, what's up? Nothing much, man. How are you? Good to see you, Michael. Welcome back in, bro. Welcome back in, man. Good to see you, man. Dollar General's in the house. Yes. Hey, Buggy. Man, is Solar allowed to have such a good video? I mean, with so much good info in one video. Although there was so much there. It was so good, man. Such a good video. Backpacker family, we got your back from San Diego. Praying for you all. That's right. And you could tell he was so tired. And let me tell you something about Backpacker, man. Backpacker, he might get a I'm not gonna say bad rap, but people might get confused about him a little bit because he's very outspoken, right? Because he speaks a lot in the chat, in the live chat, and on the Signal chat. He's just he's a very vocal person, and because of the caps, people think he's like this. Oh, he's all in. He is very, very, very laid back in real life. He's like the complete opposite of how he is online. He's just so freaking laid back and cool, man. Cool as a cucumber. You know what I mean? Hold on 1 second. Scotty just sent in 99 sats. Thank you, Scotty. And he says, Corey, congrats. Rich man in the house, I hear. Yes. Scotty says, congratulations to you, brother. Congratulations to you. But Anthony does good work, man. But right there in that video, you could tell he's very, very tired. He's tired right now because he's doing so much work. He's wearing so many hats, man. He's the dad. He's the mom. He's the freaking cooking dinner. He's working. He's like an octopus right now. And for him to be here and chatting, I love him and I appreciate him, man. I respect the hell out of him, man. Really do. Michael Yos, hello. NM DoorDash for a bit today. Got $53 overall. Nice, man. Congratulations, bro. I love that. You buying sats with that? Hi, Corey. V, what's up? Jerry, happy hump day. What's up, guys? V, how are you, man? Welcome back in, bro. Long time no see, V. V for victory. He's back. Good to see you, bro. Let's see. Hi, V. Emmy. Thank you, Scotty. Yes. Thank you. All right, let's do a spin, guys. 210 sats. We got 2 winners. We got Vic Shoots and Dean. Thank you, Sharper, for giving that to Vic Shoots. Dean was a winner for 391. Let's see who can win 392 and get 210 sats. V, what's up? Yos. Backpacker, create good times. Yes. Welcome, V. Ginger, congratulations. You got 210 of them things, bro. 210. I'm giving out 210 sats every spin. So make sure you guys stay and get these sats, man. You know what I mean? Thank you for the kind words, Jerry. That's not kind words. That's the facts, man. Those are the facts, bro. I love that dude, man. I just cannot tell you how much I like that guy, man. You know what I mean? I really, 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 really like him, man. He's such a freaking good dude, man. You could just tell when you meet certain people, like, damn, that is a good person. You know what I mean? And he's not perfect. You know what I mean? He's not a perfect dude. He's not no angel or nothing like that. We all have a past. You know, we all do. I do. I'm not perfect. Believe me. I bet a lot of us, we all got together and talked about all the things we've done in our lives. We may be the bad boys and girls, but we're right about Bitcoin. That's for sure. I love you, Backpack. You know that, bro. Miss you all. We miss you too, V. Congrats, Ginger. BTC Backpacker just shared on Signal about that explosion. Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir. No doubt, Ginger. Thank you, bro. Congratulations to you. And again, thank you so much for being here, man. Because if you guys weren't here, I couldn't do this. So thank you. Booty, Ginger, cheers. Good to have you with us, V. Absolutely. The Backpacker family rocks. They sure do. Corey got a chance to meet them, and they got a chance to meet him. They were so happy to meet Corey. You know what I mean? That's the day I did my shortest show. They were at the park up the street from my house. And to pull up my car and to pull up and to see the Backpacker family and Corey sitting at a picnic table. I cannot tell you how much that meant to me, man. You know what I mean? For us to meet in person. And I made a membership video about that. We got to meet in person, guys. You know what I mean? We got to get out here and touch grass. And this is why I have this this map up here, because it looks like that we're far away, but we're not that far away. You know what I mean? It's almost like the rear view mirror. What do they say? Objects in the mirror may be closer than they appear. We're all connected, man. It's a small world, and it ain't that far. And Backpacker's been in my house 3 times, his whole family. 3 times. And they're coming from Idaho. Idaho? Yes. Pete, what's up, sir? Somebody sell me your silver. Pete, what's up? This is my man, Pete. I know him in real life. This is my boy, Pete. He lives in Vegas. He is a silver stacker. Pete, how are you, man? Somebody sell me your silver. You still buying silver, huh? Pete, you want me to put you on the wheel of Satoshi or what? Yes, we all got to meet in person. That's right. Pete, let me put you on the wheel, my man. Me and Pete done some business together and on the silver tip. My man, Pete, how are you, man? I'm gonna put you on the wheel, bro. See if you can win some of these sats. All right. LOL. Doing well. Good, man. Good. Pete, every once in a while, he checks in with me. I know he thinks about me when the Bitcoin price does something good or bad. And he showed me a buy he did the other day, and he made me look stupid, man. You know what I mean? I can't store it. You can't store it. What, you talking about the sats? Because he asked me, I thought I did something. He asked me, he said, hey, man, am I on the wheel? Let me see, Michael. I think you are, but let me see. If you're not, I'm going to put you on. Yeah, I got you, brother, right here. No, yeah. You got a wallet, don't you, Pete? Corey, I'm in Las Vegas, too. We should do a meetup. Yeah. Yeah, we're all in Las Vegas. We need to make our own group here, Connie. Got to set up a road trip and met as many as I got to set up a road trip and meet as many as I can along the way. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Pete, you got a wallet though, don't you? I can send you some sats, right? All right, let's do a spin real quick while Pete's here and Michael's here. Ginger won 392. Let's see who wins 393. 210 sats. No equals big time buy. Yeah, you did do a big time buy. No, don't have. Anonymous. Anonymous, congratulations, my boy. He is happy right now. He's happy, and I think he's doing a little bit of a dance right now. Take a look.
Yeah, that's my boy.
What's so funny is he probably filmed that a month or 2 ago. He's way bigger than that right now. Way bigger than that. You know what I mean? Congratulations, Anonymous. You got yourself 210 cents. Congrats, my boy. No silver available here, but I'll buy yours if you're selling. No equals big time buying. No, don't have. I'm down for that. No wallet. Oh, no. Well, then how you? Okay. Pete. Well, this is what you do, Pete. I'm going to set you up right now. This is what you do, brother. Go in my description box, right? Do it right now, Pete. And then, matter of fact, click on that link. I got Pete's number. I can send it to him. Let me send you this, Pete. Let's see more. Refer and earn. Let's see. Invite. Here you go, Pete. Let me send you this. Pete. All right. Click on that and download that wallet, brother. That's the speed wallet. All right. He's not in the shower. Good. Anonymous. Okay, I got you, Pete. Thank you, brother. And if you use that link, you get 500 free sats. I think once you move your first 1,000. All right, brother? Thank you for being here, Pete. I appreciate you, man. It's always good to see my man, Pete. Pete's a good guy, too. Real good dude, man. Solid. All right, Anonymous wins block 393. Let's see who win 394. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Yes. Congratulations, Booty. First of all, I got to say this, guys. I like this new time slot. I like 5 o'clock East Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern. I like it because I can get some stuff done during the day. And I don't feel rushed. You know what I mean? Booty, congratulations. Let's go. Hey, good game, Booty. Nice. Congrats, Booty. Yes. You got 210 sats, sir. 210 units of the hardest money in the world, my boy. Congratulations. We got some more spins coming out. Got some more blocks coming out. That was 394. Let's see when 395. I love giving these sats away, man. Commercial break. Commercial break. He's the winner. Booty. Yay. Booby. Booty. 210 whole Satoshis. Yes. Absolutely. People are going to be looking back at these videos in 10 years and be like, what? This idiot was giving away 210 sats per spin? This guy's a lunatic. Congrats, CB, Emily says. Huh. LMAO, commercial break. Good game, yo. Give the M's, Jer. Commercial, you're a smart guy. Commercial, I highly suggest you come to Vegas. Just saying, brother. Emily, congratulations, man. Emily gets some sats, boy. She gets them. She's got the blueprint. Commercial, you're a smart guy. Emily, 395. 396 goes to who? Looks like Jay Remmer to me. But I could be wrong. Off the wheel, please. Gotta go. Hit me up at Paul's. Same for you, Lauren Stern. Love you, Emily. Okay. Thank you, brother. Jay Remmer, you're the winner, bro. Great Motion, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, bro. Let's see where my man's at. Great Motion, my man. Okay, Jerry, so I'm going to change my videos to 5 p.m. Central and 8 p.m. Eastern. Yes. Monday through Thursday. Fats at Fridays, I wing it, Corey. I wing it. And then sometimes I'll do a Saturday Night Live, depending on what's going on. So just tell them, thank you, Corey, for the commercial, by the way. So just tell them I go live Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturday, sometimes Sunday. Depends on the demand. CB, thank you, sir. Didn't he just win? Yes, he did. No, I don't think he did. Didn't he just win? Good game, Jared. Don't forget to hit that like button, fam. Thank you, Quinn. Quinn, that is so sweet when you say that. It's me. Yes, it is. It is you, Jay Remmer. Congratulations, brother. Good night, Gray Motion. We'll do, Gray. Jay. Yes. Love you too, Gray Motion. You got it, M. Monday through Thursday it is. Yes. But I do Fridays too. I do Fat Tap Fridays, but, time can change anytime. Thank you, Corey. I appreciate it. Good night, team. Matt, what's up, bro? He's back. The author. How are you, Matt? Good to see you. Matt. We love you, Matt. 396 went to Jay Remmer. Congratulations, brother, for 210 sats. 397 will go to who? I'm going to watch a video. Look at Booty again. Is that Booty again? Oh, just missed it. Matt with the best hair, she says. BTC Bug. Hey, Matt. Hello. That's right. This is a fun game. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, Bang. Matt FRL, how are you? Congrats, Bug. Good game, Bug. Bug, yes. It makes my job easy. When I don't have nothing to talk about, I just spin the wheel. Let's see. Good point. Good point. Well, you can learn a lot on Twitter and on Nostr. I'll tell you that. Bug, hand those off to the Dollar General. Thank you, brother. Very kind of you. Corey, congrats, bro. How'd you get the idea to do the big wheel? You know, that's a good question, Bang. So when I was doing my live, I wanted to do something that no one else was doing. First, I was going to do trivia and stuff like that. Then I was like, it's going to be hard to come up with questions every day. So I was like, you know what? Let's just do something like the wheel of, you know that show, Wheel of. I said, let's do something like that. I'll put everybody's name on because I have to try to keep retention on the show. You know what I mean? And so I said, okay, let's give away 100 sats. And then, of course, a few weeks ago, I moved up to 210. And I said, let's give away. And then I expanded to the all or nothing game. But I just wanted to be different, Bug. You know what I mean? And I want to give something back to everybody because I know how much these sats are going to mean to people in the future. And it's just a way to incentivize people to stay here, Bug. You know, because again, you got to be a subscriber, got to hit the like button, got to have a speed wallet because that helps both of us. I get a referral fee, you get a referral fee, and you got to be here. So it incentivizes you to be here, and it gets the watch time up. So you're helping me with my watch time. So in order for me to say, you know what, thank you for getting my watch time up, I give you some sats. And then if you stay till the end, then I'm going to reward you even more with the all or nothing game. So thanks, Bug. Good question, man. The Wheel of Jerry. Nice. Thank you, man. The Wheel of Jerry. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. The Wheel of Satoshi. Thank you, Lauren. Bug, thank you so much for doing that for Corey. Congratulations, sir. That was 397. Let's see who win 398. And let's get into some topics today. Bang. Jerry, how much are you doing hourly now on strike? That is a good question. Good question, Fingerpick. So I changed my hourly buys. And the only ones that know how much I do an hour are the people that are in my membership group. Because that's a, that's a personal thing. And if you're in my membership group, I'll tell you. So I think I might have mentioned it in one of the videos, either coming up or I haven't edited yet. But it's different than $1 finger. So if you like to find out, and watch my adventures, by the way, because I got a few adventures on my membership videos. Consider becoming a member of the channel. And I don't think you'll be disappointed. I just tell people try it for a month. He said, "Oh, come on, man. I'm sorry, man. I got to incentivize you. Try it for a month. Try the $3 plan, finger, and go back and watch my videos. You know what I mean? I got quite a bit of them up there, man. You know what I mean? These of my membership videos, and I'm pretty happy about those. I've been uploading those pretty consistently, and they're different than my regular videos. So good game, Bang. Success. See there? Ask questions. There you go. Actually, reward us for staying with Sharon B's favorite clock. Yes, very true. Very true. Bang bang. In the words of Zombie Joe, yes. Finger pick, haha. Be a member, it's worth it. Big Backpacker says. Thank you, Backpacker. Appreciate that. This video here, I can show you a commercial here. This one here, was I gambling for sats? Let's see this one.
What's up?
Let's see what Jerry's got to say for gambling for sats. Take a look.
My members. What's up, guys?
We're back with another little hustle, a little bit of a hustle. I got living in Las Vegas. I get a lot of offers when you go to casinos and stuff like that. They want you to come back for obvious reasons. The longer they know, the longer that you're here, the more money you're going to lose and the more money in their pocket. So they offer me a $15 free play. I probably get maybe 2 of these a week, something like that, and I use them. You got to put $1 or $2 in the machine, depending on what's going on with the machine. Usually about $1. You got to take $1 of your own money. Of course, nothing's free. Put it in there, and then you play. And I don't think I've ever gotten to zero. Maybe I have a couple of times, but I've won quite a bit. I've won up to like 60-something bucks on these things. And again, we're doing this for what? What are we doing it for? We know the dollar ain't shit.
If your dollar ain't shit.
We're doing this. So check it out. Check them out. Consider being a member to the channel. And I don't think you'll be disappointed, man. I really do. I think you'll enjoy them. And I'm doing a lot of them now, man. You know what I mean? And also, again, you know, you get membership perks like being on the map, being in the signal group. And, you know, I think you'll be all right, man. You know what I mean? I forgot to tell everyone happy full beaver moon tonight. Oh, boy. What does that even mean? These videos are legendary. I love them. Thank you, Backpacker. Full beaver. Haha. Better than Game of Thrones. That's probably my all-time favorite show. I wish, but I don't think so, sir. Not quite there yet, but we'll work on the production and we'll see. We'll see. All right, so let's do. We got more blocks coming out. Let's do $3.99 and $400. Let's get into the subject today. Lauren. Wait till you see how much Sherry was in that video, too. Lauren. You're a funny guy, sir. You're a funny guy. Beaver Moon sounds naughty. LOL. It does. It does. Spoiler, Jerry hits the slot jackpot. Oh, wow. Do I now? Do I? Congrats, Lauren. Good game, Lauren. The Beaver Moon is the full moon in November, named for the time when beavers are most active in preparing for winter and when trappers would set their traps. Interesting. Nice. Thank you. No doubt, Lauren. No, that beaver full moon looked epic when it was rising earlier. Nothing like watching a full beaver. Stop it, guys, please. Please. I want more slots videos. I got you, Sharon. I got you. I got a free play coming up in a couple of days, so I'll do that. Lauren, I actually might go up there and put my own money in just for the memberships, just to do it. You know what I mean? Just for some content. I don't know. But I got another idea I'm coming up with for the members that you guys probably going to like. But I also have another idea I want to do, but I think I might do this on the regular channel because a lot of people might want to see this. And I need to show everybody this. Again, I told you when my grandson leaves, we're going to be working. So, Lauren, congratulations for block 399. Let's see if we can win 400. Let's get these 210. Slots, Beaver, full moon. We are off track. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Corey, congrats. Slots and full beaver moons. Oh, my. Yes. Corey. Why do I have a period next to your name? Let me. That's going to bother me. Let me take that off. Corey, congratulations, sir. You're the winner. Good game, Corey. Yep, no doubt. All right, so let's watch this video from this young lady right here. This is about self-custody. And I want to watch this. This young lady, her name is Satoshi's to Bitcoin. That's her channel. Let me move up a little bit. Satoshi's to Bitcoin. 1.76 subscribers. 1,760 subscribers. Let me put her link in the description. We're going to watch a little bit of this. You know what I mean? So let's do that. Good game. Congrats, Corey. Full moon is beautiful tonight. Yes. Corito. Adding to my stats. That's right, bro. That's right. Think too much alike sometimes. Saying, yeah, I know, right? Back to back freaking comments the same. You're welcome, no doubt. Lauren, I don't know if that is a good thing. Yes, it is. Holy Hugh goes off in the Bronx. Yeah, we are just talking about that, EB. So let's see what this young lady has to say about cold storage, I think.
If you're just getting into Bitcoin, one of your first questions might be this. When I buy Bitcoin, where does it actually go? Where is my Bitcoin? And what do all these terms, private keys, seed phrase actually mean? Now tell me in the comments, guys, do you find all of this confusing? Or are you already an expert and you feel you have a good grip on it? In which case, please share your knowledge in the comments below and tell us how you understand Bitcoin ownership. So in this video today, I'll break down for you as easy as possible how Bitcoin actually works and what you need to understand about Bitcoin ownership so you can actually secure your Bitcoin properly in the future. Note, guys, none of this is financial advice, so always do your own research before buying any Bitcoin. Now, my goal with this channel is to make videos that make Bitcoin easier to understand so that you can start or continue stacking Satoshis confidently, all the way to 1 Bitcoin and beyond. So if you don't want to miss out on any of my future videos, please consider subscribing and make sure to set the notification bell to all notifications so that you'll get updated once I launch a new video.
This young lady's pretty good. You know what I mean? She's pretty good editor. She does a really good job. I don't think she started off her channel as a Bitcoin channel. She was doing some other things, but she, what happens? You start going down the rabbit hole and Bitcoin takes over everything. You know what I mean? Agree. Yeah, she's pretty good. I like her. A little bit commercial, but she's doing a great job. We need as many people that look different. Again, the world is run by a lot of different people. A lot of different people make the world go round. So we need people on all different ethnicities and stuff like that to be talking like she's talking. So she's doing a great job.
So how is Bitcoin different from most other assets? Bitcoin is a digital asset. With Bitcoin, there's no physical asset like gold or even bills. There's not even a bank you can go to withdraw your Bitcoin. And Bitcoin isn't even tied to your name. That can make the idea of owning Bitcoin feel very abstract and even scary. I get it. But actually, it's quite simple. I'll answer this in 3 steps to make it easier. And after this, I'm sure that you'll have a much better understanding about Bitcoin. Now, first, let's talk about the blockchain. All Bitcoin and also crypto exist on the blockchain. I know, another techie word, but you've probably already heard it somewhere these days. The blockchain is exactly what it sounds like. Simply explained, the blockchain is a chain of blocks. But what does each block contain? Each block records a number of Bitcoin transactions. So over time, the blockchain will contain a record of all Bitcoin transactions ever made. Here is the website to the actual Bitcoin blockchain where you can see the additions of new blocks in real time. So when you buy a Bitcoin, for example, or a fraction of a Bitcoin, that transaction of sending the Bitcoin to your address is recorded on the blockchain as well. The blockchain can also be described as a public ledger. In accounting, a ledger is just a journal or a book that records transactions and balances. It records who owns what and who transferred what amount to whom. But normally, a ledger is owned by an individual or by a company. For example, Walmart has a ledger, but only the company and certain people in their finance and accounting department can look into it and make adjustments. Blockchain, on the other hand, is public. This means...
So there's her channel. I just wanted to introduce you to her. What I want you to do and what we want to do in the future is when we want to orange pill our friends and we want to send them videos. This is I don't want it to sound like sexist or racist or something like this when I say this, but if you know someone that looks like someone that you like on YouTube, send a video to them, because we tend to float towards people that we look alike. You know what I mean? So if you know someone that looks like her, send her video. Because again, these are introductory kind of videos in a channel. So make sure, we got to get the adoption out here. Because again, people have no idea what Bitcoin is. All right. Scotty sends in 99 sats. Thank you, Scotty. He says, hey, Jerry, did I win? I was busy listening to Backpacker songs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I love that song. I love it. So yeah, so we're going to look at Mark Moss's video. He made a video today. And also, I want to remind you guys of this too. Matthew Cratter made a really good video. Your soft fork questions answered. So if you want to know about that, make sure you guys go to Matthew Cratter's videos. Again, he is the University of Bitcoin, aka the Bitcoin University. He's my if I'm your favorite YouTuber, he's your favorite YouTuber, Bitcoin YouTuber, because he's my guy. He's taught me a lot. So let's listen to Mark Moss and talk about politics and Bitcoin. He said this is how Bitcoin takes over the government. And this is why I tell you guys that Bitcoin and politics is important. And like Backpacker says, Bitcoin is politics and politics is Bitcoin. So let's listen to the great Mark Moss talk about Bitcoin taking over the government.
Just like a little cypherpunk movement, a little decentralized revolution has now come all the way to Washington, D.C. We're here as Bitcoiners to engage with politics. We're going to be doing a little fireside chat with Frank Corva. I'm going to sit down with Michael Saylor. I'm going to sit down with Samson Mao, Pierre Richard, and we're going to talk about what politics looks like in the Bitcoin era, because we believe that it's important not to disengage. Politics doesn't go away, but rather to engage, to shape it, to build the world that we want.
If Bitcoin is this tool that can build this better world, then how do we get there? The only way that you're going to get the world that you want, no one's going to build your dream for you, is for you to take responsibility.
Boom. For you to take responsibility. That's right. And you got to learn these politics, man. When you saw the BTC in DC thing a couple of weeks ago, again, man, if we want this thing to infiltrate the masses and we want it on a global scale and become a unit of account for America, we got to get it up through Congress and pass laws, Bitcoin friendly laws. Forget the crypto stuff. We know they're going to say that, but Bitcoin friendly laws. We got to get the Bitcoin Act passed so we can start buying Bitcoin as a government, and we want a Satoshi backed dollar. We do. Again, guys, in order to fix the money, we have to fix the world. We got to fix the money, and we have to do that through the government. Unfortunately, that's just the world we live in.
And get involved and go build the world you want. It's crazy how many people today, especially young people, don't want to be involved in politics. When you think about the founding fathers of the United States, these were men in their 20s and their 30s, and they chose to go build the world that they wanted. So they didn't disengage. They didn't go disappear, right? They didn't go just live their life, but they engaged. And so they read the books, they wrote the pamphlets, they came here, they petitioned, and they built a decentralized form of government, the government they wanted. Today, we're here at another crossroads where we have a new decentralized form of money. And so the question is, while we're here as Bitcoiners here in Bitcoin DC, is how are we going to engage with the state? Are we going to take a more constitutional approach, or are we here to ask for permission? Are we here for them to give us clear guidelines that allow us to do things? The founding fathers understood that we're a free nation, and so we need to restrict the government. That's what I'm for. Everybody, young and old, but especially the young people, engage with politics. As I say, you're either going to build the world that you want, or the world's going to be built for you.
Boom. Boom. Facts. Sorry, Jerry, I object. You look nothing like me. Very true, Sharon. Very true. For you to take responsibility, a lot of people don't want to hear that. Yeah, I know. But everything he said was facts. We got to get involved with politics, man. Because if you don't get involved with these people and don't understand, you can't hold their feet to the fire. You can't know what laws they're passing, and you don't know what they're doing right underneath your nose. You know what I mean? Again, you don't have to live it and breathe it, but the reason why people still vote Democrat, I hate to say this right now, and vote for rhinos and policies they don't like or want, and I call it the Stockholm syndrome. They keep voting the same way over and over again because they have no idea what's going on. If you don't do your own research and get into politics and become political, these politicians are going to lie to you on a daily basis. So not only do you need to know for your own self and the laws that you live under, that you're going to be governed by, but you need to wake up your family and friends because they don't know what the hell is going on. They're working 2 and 3 jobs, and they watch CNN, MSDNC, and the like. You guys know CNN. The Clown News Network, the Clinton News Network, the Crime News Network, the Clown News Network, the Communist News Network, the Cancel Now News Network, MSDNC, NBC, nothing but crap, ABC, CBS, ABC, another bad company, CBS, PBS, and the like. We know what time it is. LOL, Sharon, same here. I don't have the cute dimples. Gwen, thank you. Gwen, LOL. By getting involved, you simply disrupt. Yeah, you got to get involved, man, because again, when Donald Trump came down that escalator 10 and a half years ago in June of 2015, the whole political aspect and the everything changed. It ain't about Democrats and Republicans anymore. You know what I mean? He exposed it's us versus them, like the great Ronald Reagan just said a few minutes ago.
Bitcoin was like this very decentralized form of money. It was what people called like internet magic money or whatever. So on one hand, it's sort of like interesting to be here, but at the same time, like, of course, it was always going to be this way because, of course, Bitcoin was always going to take over the world. And so there's no way to get there without taking over the government next. And I think a lot of Bitcoiners misunderstand this key point because they want to keep Bitcoin. They want to keep it cypherpunk. They want to keep it hardcore, anti-establishment to its roots. And so a lot of them are like, why are you engaging in politics? Like, don't bow down to the government. Don't simp to the government or whatever. We're not pandering to the government. We're not begging the government. We're not asking the government for permission. What we're doing is something much bigger. Instead of asking for the government to give us permission to operate, we're taking control of the government. We're taking over the government. And so it's much.
Boom. Facts. Again, the government is not somebody that rules over us, okay? Especially here in America, right? We have a decentralized system. The government is of the people, for the people, and by the people. If you don't understand the history of our country and how the framers, the founding fathers built it, you don't understand that. If you don't understand why we are the country that we are today, 249 and a half years later, after we declared our independence from Great Britain, and then we, wrote the Declaration of Independence, fought the American Revolutionary War, wrote the Constitution and lived by those amendments and built the framework for this country, you just let them rule over you. And then if they rule over you, what happens? They become your hero. They become your rulers and your king, right? Why do they become your hero? Because they make you a victim. And if you don't know any better, you'll think that you work for them. It's not, and it's the opposite way. Why do you think you work for them? Because you got to pay taxes every time. You got to pay taxes when you get paid. You get paid taxes when you buy something. You got to pay taxes on your car some places. You got to pay taxes on the place you live. So you think, oh, well, they're the overlords. They must rule over me. No, they don't. And I love how he framed this. I really do.
We're taking over the government. And so it's much bigger. And of course, it was always going to work out that way. A lot of Bitcoiners don't understand. They don't have that big vision. Our forefathers told us, right? It's we, the people. It's not the government and us, the subjects, but we, the people, are the government. We, the people, set the policy, and that's what we're doing.
Boom. Exactly. Is there a big spin tonight at all? Not a big spin, Michael, unfortunately, but we do have the all or nothing game tonight for a chance to win 2,100 sats. There's going to be 5 winners to have a chance to win 2,100 sats for the all or nothing game, Michael. Thanks for asking, brother.
We got the post office department right here. And over here, we got the Internal Revenue Service. Everybody's favorite government organization right there. Give up half your paycheck every single year. After a quick little coffee break, little power up, it's time to go see the Lincoln Memorial. You want to know an interesting fact about Lincoln that maybe is what got him killed? He was the first president to say, why would we borrow money from a bank and pay them interest? Why didn't the government create its own form of money? So he created his own currency called the greenback to fight the Civil War. He's the only president in history that's actually done that, allowed the government to create their own money outside of a central bank. Of course, he got assassinated. No president since then has attempted that. So was it a central bank thing? We don't really know, but it sure is interesting.
You ever notice the people that tell the truth or make a change against these people? They're the ones that are always getting murked. People that lie don't get killed. People that go along with the status quo and lie to their constituents based on what the powers that be want, they stick around and they get rewarded for it. You know, people like us, man, we're the underdogs, we're the black sheep, and we're the conspiracy theorists. And it's unfortunate, but we're going to keep fighting no matter what.
See, that's what I used to tell people when I went to conference.
Yeah, the difference is I got to speak there. We're here talking about Bitcoin and policy.
I've enjoyed watching your
Thank you. Heading over to the conference, I have a fireside chat. That's like a real intimate one-on-one chat with Frank Corbett from Bitcoin Magazine. You know, a lot of people in the Bitcoin space think that Bitcoin is here to separate money from state. We shouldn't be bowing down, bending the knee, pandering to politics. I might have had that viewpoint before, but I've changed my mind multiple times as I get new information. So we're going to talk about it.
Please put your hands together for Mark Moss and Frank Corbett.
So the ideal is to create laws, policy that allows us to hold our Bitcoin, hold our private keys, do what we will with it, and ideally as private a manner as possible. But from a policy,
I would say just on that, it's not create laws that allow us to have private property or have self-custody.
Yep.
It's about creating laws that prohibit the government from encroaching on our rights
to have those.
to have private
That's a
property.
great point.
Facts. Again. You can't be naive about this, right? Is Bitcoin unstoppable? Yes, technically speaking. But when you get into the weeds, can the government slow it down and make it very, very difficult and your life difficult if they really want it bad? Just imagine if the Democrats, okay? Because the Democrat Party in today's world, okay, again, I'm not talking about Democrat, Republican, and Republican better. I'm just talking about in today's society, the Democrats are co-opted by these people, okay? There's some Republicans are too, but they're not big enough, the neocons. But the federal government level Democrats, these people are co-opted and they hate freedom. They hate America and they hate Bitcoin, okay? They hate it. Can you imagine if they had a trifecta right now like they did in 2021 with Biden, Schumer, and Pelosi? Can you imagine if they won in 2028? Let's just say it's Gavin Newsom and somebody that's going to replace Hakeem Jeffries. You guys know Hakeem Jeffries. Timu Obama, Discount Obama, Funny Mirror Obama, No Swag, No Riz Obama. If they replaced him with somebody, some far leftist, then you got Zoran Kami Mandami and people in his ilk, and then some senator, probably AOC. AOC is probably going to primary Schumer. Can you imagine if it's Gavin Newscum, right? Gavin Newscum, somebody primarying Keem Jeffries, Discount Obama, and AOC. Do you think for 1 minute that Bitcoin is just going to be euphoria and we're going to get a dollar back Satoshi or Satoshi back dollar? Or is it a dollar back Satoshi back dollar? And everything's going to be hunky dory? They hate Bitcoin because they hate freedom. They hate you. China's the same way. You know what I mean? Sonny, time to put the kids to bed. You all have a good night. All right, you too, Sonny. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Grasshopper's laughing. Thank you, Sonny, for coming back, man. Good night, Sonny. Big Lots Obama. Yes. I want Bitcoin to drop to 87K. Imagine the smash buy. Yes. Booty says to you, Michael, he says, I just realized winning spin twice equals 420. Yeah. That's a lot. So again, will Bitcoin win without the government? Sure. But the government can make your life a living hell if they want to. They can technically put you in jail. They can enact laws that can say, you know what, if you hold Bitcoin or if you're doing this or doing that because of the Bitcoin Core 30 now, because again, we think that's an inside job. Let's just say there's some CSM on some servers and the Democrat Party's in charge. And they say, well, you can't have run a node or you can't own this kind of wallet or something. If you do, you're going to jail. You're going to do a fine. They can do those things, right? So you want, like he said, you want a Bitcoin-friendly administration. Not only as a president, but you also want it in Congress, right? I'll be smashed buying 87 worth. Boom, baby. That's right, brother. I like that one, Vic. Me too, man. Big Lots Obama. He's preaching right now. He's cooking.
Thank you, Mark. Just man, a round of applause. Much appreciated. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, gentlemen. That was phenomenal.
I think the fireside chat went pretty good. I think it went good from like a flow standpoint. Frank and I, we've done a bunch of stuff together, so we had a pretty casual, sort of like conversational tone to it that I thought went pretty good.
Welcome in. Good.
Because Bitcoin is still young, I would say. Yeah, it depends on your view. Like, if Bitcoin is the best form of money ever created, and we have the ability to teleport Bitcoin around the world in an instant, we can verify. You can't counterfeit it. Maybe it changes the dynamic.
Yeah, it does because it can be everything in one asset.
All right, so wrap it up.
Good stuff.
How are you?
Watching on YouTube all the
Oh,
time.
good. Thank you. Thank you. What's your name?
My name is Brett. Best video ever was you talking about the loans.
Yeah.
So I use that trick in buying a house now and
Nice.
selling my sats.
Nice.
It's been awesome.
Yeah, I'm trying to make people think like from a first principles level, like what income really is.
Love to hear that. He said, I'm not selling my sats. Love that. So let me, again, my this classroom we have here is to do some touch points on some stuff, and then you go home and do the homework. So there it is. Make sure you subscribe to Mark Moss and finish watching that video. All right. And I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. All right. We got a few spins here. We got a lot of blocks came out. So 400 went to Corey. And he was the winner. Let's see who can win 401 for 210 sats. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you. Looks like Emily. Emily, congratulations, ma'am. You're 210 sats richer, man. Love it. 402 goes to who? Fanny. Fanny. Congrats. Love it. Let me see. Make sure I'm not missing nothing here. Thank you, Fanny, for being here. I appreciate it. Emily, EB, nice, he says, yeah, thank you, Jerry and fam. Thank you, Emily. Appreciate you. Good game, Emily. Congrats, Emily. Same sharp. I'll be buying at whatever price. Long-term vision. That's right, brother. That's right. Good game, Fanny. Fanny Pecker. Gang, Emily. And me next. Yay, yes. That's right, brother. Dean. Fanny, whoop, whoop. Congrats, Fanny. Yes, we love you, Fanny. I love Fanny. Me too. Don't we all? Fanny, that was 402. 403 goes to who? Looks like the lovely grasshopper. That is her. Congratulations, ma'am. Emily, much love. Yes, grasshopper. We love grasshopper. We know that. We got to get her one more win so she can get her favorite number. 210 times 2. Grasshopper. We know what that number is. 404 is next. Who's that going to? Looks like commercial break. Congratulations. Good win, sir. Congrats. We got 30 in here. That's good, man. We're gonna switch over after these spins. Grasshopper built for tough. That's right. Grasshopper. We're gonna get into some a little bit of political news here. We're gonna talk about the filibuster, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts on a few things that we need to know about, guys. Okay. That's why I like to do that transition from Mark Moss to what we're doing now. CB got the 420. Yes, he did. CB, commercial break. Congrats, commercial break. Yay, Hopper and CB. CB, and give to Emzo. We knew that was coming. Emily gets sats. Boy, does she ever. Emily, congrats for block 404. Oh, that pained me, backpacker. I'm a Chevy Dodge girl for life, but it was cheap. LOL. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You know? Yes, part 2 of the show. I love it. Thank you, bro. It took me a while to get here. It's freaking an hour and 45 minutes in. Yay, thanks, CB. No doubt. Can I give you 4K sats to give out at the end? Gonna send it from speed. Sure you can, Michael. Thank you, man. Wow, 4K, huh? Yeah, you sure can. And I'll spin it at the end of the all or nothing game right before my ending. I sure will. Thank you, Michael. Wow, that's very nice of you, brother. Appreciate that. 4-4 goes to Emily. Love what you name it, Grasshopper. Yes. Good game, CB. Yeah. Very generous. You're very generous? Yes, he is. Let's do 405, please. Michael, look at that. Michael Yost. Oh, he says Yost. Very generous. Got you. Wow, much appreciated, Michael. Yes, that's very nice. Thanks, Lauren Stern, LMAO. No doubt. Michael, thank you, man. Okay, bet. You're the winner, bro. Michael, let me see. Let me make sure I got you in my... Oh, look at that. It came in. Thank you, Michael. Wow. Look at that, man. You talking about karma? Yep, look at that. Backpacker almost called you by your real name. Good karma. Good game, Michael. Yay, Michael. Thank you, Jerry. No doubt, man. Thank you. Appreciate you, bro. Look at the generosity goals seen here on the wheel of Satoshis. Exactly. No problem, man. Thank you so much. Okay, let me look at my black book here, bro. Let me see if you're on it. I think you are, though. Let me make sure. Michael Yost. Yeah, I got you. Yep. Got you, bro. That's super awesome of you, Michael. Yes. Jerry, I know, right? Same time, man. Bravo, Mikey. Give some, get some. That's right. That's a lot of sats he's giving away too. So make sure you guys stay to end. A 4,000 Satoshi giveaway. Wow. We haven't had one of those in a while, so thank you. All right, that's 405. Okay, we're at 406. Let's do 406 and see what happens. Fanny again. Looks like, yep. Fanny, congratulations, ma'am. On the road to recovery. 406. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. You got to do the run for Michael. Yeah. I might. I've been walking a lot today, Dean. Maybe I might do that, Dean. Yay, Fanny Packer. Yes. All right, so we're gonna talk about a few things today. We're gonna talk about Trump and talking about the filibuster, and I'm gonna give you my my thoughts on the filibuster. Okay. For those of you that don't know, basically what the filibuster is the ability for Congress to pass a bill. Long story short, filibuster is supposed to be where the opposite team can go and just talk for a long time and argue the facts. But now it's basically saying that you don't need 60 votes. It's just whoever the majority is. That's what basically the filibuster is, long story short. And Trump, in this video, Trump is asking the GOP to end filibuster in Senate after key Democrat victories. Okay, Trump is not happy about these wins. Okay, he's not. And I made a video about that. And I'm not too mad about them, to be honest with you. A couple of them I didn't like. I didn't like the Jay Jones one, the guy that threatened to kill some people. And I didn't like the one in the governor of Virginia. I didn't like the black woman losing to the white liberal woman. Because, again, more black people voted for a white liberal over a black woman. And, again, I don't care what color they are. But remember when Barack Obama told us black people that basically you need to vote, boy, you need to vote for the black woman, and then they turn around in a year later, which is so ironic. Again, Democrats are hypocrites, by the way. Said, no, don't vote for this black woman. Vote for the white liberal woman over the black woman. It's almost as if it doesn't matter what color you are. It's all about your party. Isn't that funny? Crazy. Fanny Packer again. Wow, thanks. Healing for my knee with sats. That's right. LMAO. Yes, 420. Power is flashing again. We got you, Quinny. Be safe. What's up, Quinn? Stay safe, Quinn. We love you, Quinn. He wished conservative people die, something like that. Yes. Yep. Is a guy that he was running against that he didn't like. He basically said a couple bullets for him and his children. And the Democrats knew it. It's not about that dude, because we know these Democrats are pieces of shit on the federal level. But we're talking about the people that voted for them. How could you? I don't care what team you're on, okay? If somebody that I liked said they wanted to shoot and kill somebody and all this other stuff because they disagree with them politically, I'm not going to back that person. I don't want anybody to die. And it's crazy, man. So let's watch this, because Trump was not happy about the failures of the Democrat Party kicking Republicans' asses. So let's take a look.
I'm Christine Frizzell in Washington, where there is a major fallout from Tuesday's election results. Sweeping victories by Democrats are leading some Republicans, including the president, to call for drastic changes.
It was the first time in a long time Democrats have had a lot to celebrate, not just winning elections, but winning by a landslide. Abigail Spanberger by 15 points in Virginia and Mikey Sherrill by 13 points in New Jersey.
Now, that's what I'm talking about. It's one thing for them to win. Again, these are Democrat districts, okay? These are two Democrat ran states. I mean, he is the governor of Virginia, Yuckin or whatever his name is, and he's a Republican. But I used to live in Virginia for 10 years. Virginia is a blue state, okay? I don't know how he won, to be honest with you, but he did. But again, it just bothers me that so many black people that I know voted for the white liberal woman over the black lady just because she's a Democrat, man. It's just sad. And then I thought homeboy that was backed by Trump that went against her in New Jersey, I thought it'd be closer. I didn't think he's going to win, but all they did was said, well, they just leaned on that the other guy was backed by Trump. Again, these people are Trump deranged. They think Trump is the enemy of our state. So all you got to do is say, hey, not only we're going to give you free stuff and you're a victim, but Trump is bad. And this guy Trump likes this guy, so don't vote for him. They'll never tell you about their own policies except, hey, we're going to give you free shit. And again, because these people are socialists, Marxists, and communists, the people that are stupid and dumb that vote for these people don't understand how the real economy works. And this is why the Democrat Party is winning these areas, because again, people are stupid, they're mad, they're emotional, and they came out in droves to make sure their candidate won.
Plus, the overwhelming passage of a redistricting ballot measure in California. Some Republicans downplaying what the victories might mean.
What happened last night was blue states and blue cities voted blue, and no one should read too much into last night's election results.
President Trump, though, with a slightly different take.
I don't think it was good for Republicans. I think if you read the pollsters, the shutdown was a big factor, negative for the Republicans.
Pollster Scott Rasmussen seems to agree.
When we first polled on this in the earliest days of the shutdown, hardly anybody noticed anything was going on. As of yesterday, 44% of voters nationwide say they have been impacted. Voters hate shutdowns and they blame the party in power.
Now, let's stop right here, okay? And I want you to listen to this. I want you to listen to me when I say this, okay? These people were expected to win these anyways. Blue state, blue district, Jerry. No surprise. Yes, very true. But let me say something, all right? And I need you guys to listen to this. Yeah. Okay. President Trump and this guy Scott Rasmussen is right, okay? We have to look at this objectively, okay? Here's what it is. The Democrat Party, okay, they got out in the streets and they did a better marketing job than the GOP did. Let me say that again. The Democrat Party did a better marketing job selling not only their constituents, but some independents and some people that are left-leaning, sane people. They made people think that Donald Trump and of course the arms of the Democrat Party, the propagandists, the CNNs, and all this other stuff, they made it seem like that it was Trump's and the Democrat and the Republicans' fault that the government shut down. They won the information propaganda war. They won it. So when people are hurting and in pain, right? Because again, that just shows you how many stupid people there are in the country. And again, the Republican base, MAGA, conservative, patriots, America First people, or whatever, they didn't care right now. They're just like, oh, we're in power. Trump's doing what we want. Who cares? The people that are mad are the people that are losing their jobs and being furloughed and not getting food stamps. And again, at the same time, you got planes, crashing. I don't know, it was because of the air traffic control situation and stuff like that. And the military may not be getting paid on the 15th of the month and stuff like that. They sold a shit sandwich to the American people and they bought it. Okay. Again, the litmus test for me personally is this. It's simple. I ask people all the time, who do you think's at fault for the government shutdown? If they tell me the Democrats, to me, in my personal opinion, they're stupid because they just read headlines. These people that work jobs, 2 and 3 jobs, and don't pay attention. They listen to CNN and MSNBC and all this stuff, and they believe what they tell them. They did a better job. They just did, objectively speaking. So what happened? So they came out and said, no. The Republicans are bad. They're taking our food stamps. They're taking our pay. They're shutting the government down. They're doubling, quote unquote, Medicare premiums because the Democrats screamed it from the mountaintops. And because Mike Johnson and even Donald Trump to a certain extent and the Republican leaders, again, who's the leader for the Republican Party in the Senate? Do you guys know? Nobody even knows who it is. You know what I mean? And they didn't do a good job. They didn't stand together. And again, the Republican Party, in my personal opinion, is a weak party. The GOP is weak. I'm not talking about MAGA. I'm talking about the Republican Party in general. You know what I mean? I would say, however, and I've said this for years, the Republican Party is kind of, there it is, when it comes to protesting like the libtards. We are not as loud as them, and I feel GOP needs more votes. Yeah, exactly. Am I wrong? No. It's so funny. We're saying the same thing at the same time, Backpacker. Again, their marketing sucks. Trump is a good marketer. He is good on his own. But again, the GOP, that is disagreeing with him about ending the filibuster, and I'll get into that in a second, they're not doing a good job, and they're weak. All they do, they never hold the Democrats' feet to the fire. Mike Johnson, I kind of like Mike Johnson, but Mike Johnson is just this little nerd dude. Nobody's paying attention to him. You know what I mean? He's just this little dude with glasses, and he's not loud. He's just, he's boring as hell. So the American people are just not, he's smart. I like him, but he's not marketable. You know what I mean? You gotta get to the people's heartstrings. And what do most people vote with most of the time? They vote with their emotions. And Democrats know how to pull on people's heartstrings and their emotions. And they're good at it. And they're propagandists and they're liars. And this is why this stuff happened. Gotta go. Have a great night. No doubt, brother. Thank you, Ginger. I appreciate you.
President Trump is once again calling on Senate Republicans to end the filibuster rule, which requires 60 votes and not just a simple majority to pass legislation.
If you don't terminate the filibuster, you'll be in bad shape. We won't pass any legislation. There'll be no legislation passed for 3.25. We have 3.25 years, so it's a long time.
But those short-term gains could spell long-term pain for Republicans if Democrats retake the chamber and use the new rules to pass their priorities, which some fear could expand abortion rights and take aim at Second Amendment rights, among other agenda items.
And also, they'll expand the Senate. They'll take Puerto Rico and get 2 senators down there for Democrats, and they'll also turn D.C. into 2 senators. And they'll take D.C. into their own state. So that's 4 senators in the Senate for the DC, for the Democrats. That's exactly what they'll do, along with the other stuff the lady said.
One reason why many Republicans still oppose the so-called nuclear option.
Everybody follows our government in this process, that in the Senate, it takes.
Now, let me tell you something. I'm not the biggest fan of John Thune before Trump got elected, but he's again, he was kind of a rhino. He was kind of a neocon, but he's coming along. You know what I mean? This is a guy I would like as the leader. You know what I mean? I like him. You know what I'm saying? Now, he is technically the leader, but we all know Mitch the Grinch McConnell and his people, if you know, you know, okay? And I like this guy, and he's great and everything. But, again, we need – and I like him. He's coming along. He's doing better. But he needs to not just stand in Congress and in the Senate and talk. He needs to get out and talk more and market a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? But I do like him, though.
It takes a supermajority. It takes 60 votes to do virtually anything.
Exit polling found economic issues.
And that's the litmus test. If a Democrat say it's the America, if it's Republicans' fault, I just asked them, well, the Democrats have voted 13, 14 times to keep the government closed. What do you mean? Well, you need 60 votes like John Thune just said. We only have 53 or 54 votes. There's only 53 senators, Republican senators, and we all know that Rand Paul is not going to vote. He's just him. Rand Paul and Thomas Massie are the 2 outliers. They never vote with Trump because they're fiscal conservatives. They're hawks. They're kind of like libertarians, especially Rand Paul, especially Thomas Massie too. I love Thomas Massie. But you need at least 8 Democrats, 7 to 8 Democrats. 8 Democrats, and they're not voting. So again, how is it the Republicans' fault? Again, it's bad messaging on the GOP's part. It just really is.
Exit polling found economic issues were the most important issues for voters. Some Republicans say if they focus more on bringing down costs, they could fare much better in next year's midterm elections. I'm Christine Frizzell reporting.
I'm Matt Gelka in Washington. Very different brands of Democratic politics had big election night victories. The question is now, which way does the party go?
Well, we know which way the party went. The party is socialism now. That's what it is. The establishment Democrats are done. Remember, I told you there's 4 parties in this country. I always tell you guys that. Okay? There's 4 parties in this country. It's not 2. It's 2 branched off into 4. You got the Republicans and Democrats. You got the establishment Democrats, establishment Republicans, right? Status quo. Keep wars going on, spend money, corrupt. But then branched off of that with the Democrats is the far left lunatics. This guy right here, socialist, Marxist, communist, people like him. He's the leader of the Democrat Party right now, ladies and gentlemen. Zoran Kami Mandami. Okay? He's the leader. So those are the two parties from the left. On the right, you got the neocon establishment Republicans and more far-right Republicans. And then you got MAGA, right? MAGA's taking over the party. Not all the way, 70 to 80%. But that's what they're doing. I don't know. Jerry, what do you think about that Nick Fuentes kid? I can't tell you what I think about him on here. Unfortunately. But I think he's on to something. He's on to something. I don't agree with everything he says, but he's on to something. I don't trust any politician, Jerry, no matter the party, unless the party of orange. Just saying, okay, Vic, you have all the right in the world to feel that way, brother. I completely understand you, man. Hello, Democrat. Jor for the score. Jor, what's up, bro? He's back. Jor, how you doing, man? Jor for the score. Yes, we are all Democrat voters. Jor, how are you, man? Good to see you, man. We're in the politic version of the show right now. Doesn't Mamdani want state-owned grocery store? Yes, exactly. Again, this is what I want you to do. Forget the people. It's hard not to attach to people. Just look at the policies and ask yourself, okay? In the marketplace of ideas, or in the marketplace of policies, just look at the policies one by one and ask yourself, are these policies good for you or good for the state or the city or the country? Our state-owned grocery store is good for a town or city. Is open borders good for America? Is printing money good for America? Is sending 40 billion to Argentina good for America? Right? Everything single policy situation, just look at it objectively and then add up the score. Just write down a bunch of policies. And normally for me, because I'm America first, they tend to go over to MAGA. Now, again, I don't like everything MAGA does. I'm 80% agreement with MAGA, right? I don't like sending money overseas. I'm an unapologetic America first patriot. I don't want no money going overseas, okay, unless it's some kind of kickback and it helps us later on. Because Trump's very good at that. So I give Trump grace on that. But 40 billion Argentina? And again, I'm not in those rooms, so I don't know, right? I don't like the stuff with Israel. I don't like how much fucking money we spend. I didn't like the big, beautiful bill. I don't like this CR that we're trying to pass. That's a Biden CR, by the way. No pork for MAGA, right? No additional stuff. I don't like the healthcare system. I don't like the Obamacare. Trump hasn't come up with a really good plan. The ACA sucks. Obamacare sucks. I don't like none of this shit, man. Be right back, kiddos. Bedtime, no doubt. Jor, much love. Had a busy night. Sorry, missed most of it. Good to be here. No doubt, man. We love you, Jor. You know that. Jor knows communism and socialism. He lives in Canada. Jor, cheers. Yes. I love Kamala. Oh, yeah? How are you, Jor? It's going to be Muzzy run like London. Yes. Yep. Posted 2 good links for anyone interested in the signal on Mamdani. Thank you, man. The top 1% pay 48% of New York City's taxes. Do better have a backup plan for those grocery stores and rents because the majority of that 48% is probably heading south. Absolutely. We are the divided states of America. Have you noticed the farther the left goes, the more that the far left cities that are run, Mamdani and the like? Because, again, there's going to be a whole bunch of these lunatics that are going to be coming out of the woodworks. There's this dude in San Fran shithole right now. He's running. Sounds exactly like Mamdani. The guy from Minnesota who looks like the dude from what's that movie when they took over the boat and said, I'm the captain of the ship now? Dude looks just like that with Tom Cruise. He's running Minnesota right now. He won. Right? These people are communists and they hate America. Hi, Sin exactly. Backpacker. Thank you, BTC Backpacker. George, boom. I'm exhausted, Lauren. How you doing, brother? Right? We're becoming the divided states of America. Why? Because we're moving together with people that run cities and policies that we like. Again, if you want these people to be on our side, give them what they want. If you want a far left lunatic and you think everything for free is not free or is not going to cost anything, and you think you're going to get free buses and free school and government ran grocery stores and the government is your daddy and everything is going to be ran through the government first. Did you hear stupid ass Pocahontas yesterday talking about the rift between what was it, Disney and Google and YouTube? She said Trump needs to get involved with that. Why? Those are two private companies. Sincere. King. M, you're welcome. They are good watches. Boom. Minnesota, look at me. I'm the exactly. Exactly, man. Doing good, George. Busy day here too, but accomplished a lot in the end. That's right, brother. Free this, free chat. These fucking morons. Yes. Free this, free that. These fucking morons. Yes. George, check your signal, brother. The Democrat Party has been infiltrated by socialists, okay? And a specific religion group that I'm not going to talk about. These people hate America. And by the way, they hate Democrats too. Okay? The socialists don't like they don't like Chuck Schumer, right? They don't like Chuck Schumer and discount Obama. In any of these establishment Democrats, they're taking over the Democrat Party.
The next mayor of New York City, Democratic Socialist Zohran Mamdani, vowed to deliver on left-wing affordability promises like raising taxes on the wealthy to pay for free transportation, rent stabilization, and cheap childcare in the city.
I am a Democratic Socialist.
Wow. I listened to this speech last night, and I got to say, man, this guy fucking scares me, man. I am very familiar. New York City's like my second home, man. Okay, my mom and dad used to live down there. I used to live upstate Rochester, New York. I used to always go down and visit my parents. And let me tell you something, man. This is a sad day in America, bro. Again, I know they voted for it, and I know they got to go through it because it's going to take a couple of years for them to understand what's going on. But this is a sad day to have this man be, again, the Big Apple, the financial capital of the world, the most famous city on the planet. This man is running it. And he is going to run it to the ground. You ever seen the movie Death Wish? You seen Death Wish? Let me see if I can pull it up. You guys seen Death Wish? I showed it to you before. This is going to be New York City, okay? Right here. This is an old movie. Check this out. Crime-ridden New York City. You think crime is bad now when people getting set on fire on the subways and stuff like this? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. You have no idea what pain is like. And like Sin said, the millionaires, they're going to leave in droves. They're going to drive high up real estate in Florida and Texas to the roof because they're going to leave. They're not going to stay in New York City. Well, why would they? I've never in my life thought I would ever hear this in my life. Yeah. Thought this could happen, but not in New York, not this soon. Yeah. I mean, again, people forget about 9/11. What happened in 2001? Yeah, it's going to get worse before it gets better. Yep. Goldblum. I'm going to watch this. Do you notice how every media outlet places emphasis on democratic socialists when talking about him or when he is speaking? It seems like there is a mood to make everyone comfortable with it. Yes. AKA social programming. Yeah. Meaning this guy, this good-looking, handsome, well-spoken, talented man, because that's what he is. He's talented as hell. Socialism is good. Why? Because Trump's bad. Sin? That's why socialism is good, because Trump is bad. Trump is evil. Trump is a Nazi leader. He's Hitler. He's a fascist. He's a white supremacist. And we need socialism because things are hurting. Joe Biden didn't cause inflation. You know, that was a lie. That was just transitory. Trump's the one that's causing inflation. He's causing all your pain. He's snatching black and brown people off the street. He's evil. So in order to fight him, because that's all he talked about in that freaking deranged speech he did yesterday, because he was calling out. He wasn't just calling out Trump and MAGA. He was calling out establishment Democrats and said, "You better join us, or you're going to get primaried." Hakeem Jeffries is going to get primaried. Okay, so is Chuck Schumer. Okay, you mark my words. AOC will take over Chuck Schumer's job. Wasn't the Mandibles based in New York City? I think so. Jerry said, "Boy, oh boy, oh boy." Did I really? I didn't even know I said it. They will eat themselves, and the rats will eat them. Yeah, mandibles. That's right, Jor. Exactly. People will leave. Texas governor already said 100% tariffs. I saw that. New Yorkers trying to move to Texas. And if Dami won, don't know if he was joking or not. I saw that tweet. Sid in Florida said the same thing. Yeah, we don't want you here, man. This is what we don't want. We don't want a bunch of liberals moving to red cities. You voted for this? Stay your fucking ass there. We don't want to hear it.
And most damning of all, I refuse to apologize for any of this.
Mamdani's unapologetic socialist views have already made him a target of President Trump. The president has repeatedly threatened to defund New York City if Mamdani won.
You have to. You can't give this dude any money. You can't give this guy money. I wouldn't give him nothing on the federal level. They're going to be going court case after court case over court case. Let me ask you guys a question. This man is the mayor of New York City. He's basically a governor right now. Okay, his economy, the New York City economy, is bigger than a whole bunch of states in our union. Let me ask you a question. Did you guys hear about him last year? In November 2024, did you ever hear his name? No, you didn't. And now, fast forward a year later, he is the governor of New York City. This is absolutely insane, man. I can't imagine what the 2028 election is going to be like. It's going to be insane. Bitcoin already wrecked Wall Street. Now this. Yep. In a couple of decades, it will look like Gaza. For real. Yes.
One.
The decision facing all Americans could not be more clear. We have a choice between communism and common sense.
Republicans are eager to make Mamdani and socialism the new Democratic brand, and they're already launching ads.
Zoran Mamdani is without a doubt the biggest win for socialism in the history of the country, and it is the biggest loss for the American people.
Your city could be next. Stop socialism, stop Democrats.
In New Jersey and Virginia, two very different Democrats than Mamdani convincingly won governorships. Moderates Mikey.
Are they much different, though? They say they're much different. They're supposed to be moderates. Are they moderates? They used to be moderates. But like Mamdani said, the leader of the party, he said, you better get in where you fit in. You better get along with us, or you're going to be eaten alive, or you're going to lose your spot. And these people don't want to lose their spots. This woman, I don't believe, is going to be moderate, especially the Virginia governor. She still wants boys and girls bathrooms. She didn't denounce Jay Jones. The top cop, Jay Jones, the AG now, the top cop in Virginia, he wants his opponents dead and his children dead. And she was okay with it. That sound like a moderate to you?
Gerald in New Jersey and Abigail Spanberger in Virginia also ran on cost of living issues while staying closer to the center.
Isn't it funny how, and I told you guys this last year, I said, watch what happens. The Democrat Party and the liberal media is going to ignore inflation under Biden. Because remember when the CPI was coming out and I was telling you this was the CPI and these numbers are wrong? Remember it went up 9%. It was really like 15 or 17%, close to 20%. Real inflation, not this bullshit that they give us, the CPI gives us. I said they're going to ignore inflation. I said the moment Trump steps into office, what they're going to say? Inflation's out of control. Prices are out of control. You can't afford anything. Right? And now all of a sudden, it's a problem. It wasn't a problem under Biden, though. He smiles to the camera and says, you stupid sons of bitches, this is what I intend to do to you, and you will ask for more, you fools. That's exactly right, Lauren. It will be a great blueprint for how to destroy a city. It won't be sustainable. Don't worry too much. Yeah, but we can't let them win on the national level. Okay? Complacency is a killer, man. And we can't just sit back and say, oh, well, it's okay. It's them. It's them. That's fine. It is them, and they're going to learn, right? But we cannot let them keep demonizing Donald Trump like he's this bad guy. We have to keep winning and winning and winning with policies and the ideas in the marketplace, right? And then go by their policies versus them and have them thinking logically. I know that's tough. Not emotionally. Look up Taqiyya in Islam. Okay.
Affordability message seems to be the new way for Democrats, but the party might have a problem picking between democratic socialist positions or the views of the establishment heading into the 2026 midterms.
No, they don't. There's no problems. They already picked it. This guy is done. Discount Obama is done. And anybody in this crowd that stays with the establishment, they will get primaried. And probably most of them will get primaried. They want lunatics in charge. All these idiots, because they're all lunatics. Let me say this. They're all far left. All these people. They're just not far left enough. They want Republicans to die. They want Democrats to put up their lives. All in the name of Trump derangement because they hate Trump. This is absolutely ridiculous, man. What's going on here? Folks should study the growth of fascism and communism in the U.S. around the 1929 crash, pre-Great Depression and during World War II. History is rhyming big time right now. Yeah. Isn't it funny how everything that they say Trump is doing, they're doing? I'm back. Okay, so sorry. No doubt. We love you, Quinny. We know that. We'll send a video and signal of the alarm going off right now. Oh, shit. Okay. Be safe out there, Quinny. Sharper, exactly. They could pretend not to be moosies, then switch back to push their agenda. Exactly. Basically like a Trojan horse. Get in using lies in order to conquer. Yep. Again, these people are not Democrats. Okay. This is not a Democrat party. They're just under the guise and disguise of Democrats. They come in. There is a reason I predict a big crash in 2029. Stack while you can, because everything happening right now is following the blueprint of 100 years ago. Wow. We're going to keep our eye on that, bro. We're going to keep our eye on that, sir.
No great secret. Of course, there's an establishment. And of course, there's a division within the Democratic Party.
And the issue that he has stressed is being stressed by Democrats across the country, from one end of America to the other, the high costs that the Trump administration is imposing on us.
The Trump administration is imposing high costs. Not Biden, Trump. Trump is doing that. And I'm not saying he's not, but Biden didn't. Chuck Schumer is done. AOC will primary him. You mark my words on that. Once Mamdani won, the floodgates are opening. Take a hit. Stay safe, Quinn. Wow, Quinn, those sirens sound crazy. Dang.
When New Yorkers were asked in exit polling if they considered themselves democratic socialists, 69% said no, including almost 40% who voted for Mamdani. Reporting in Washington, I'm Matt Gelka.
I am Muslim. I am a democratic socialist. And most damning of all, I refuse to apologize for any of this.
After wins from far-left Democratic and socialist candidates, there are growing concerns the Democrat Party has taken a major turn that will cause wide divisions and perhaps even big defeat for the party in the midterms. And joining us to discuss is president of RMG Research, pollster and analyst Scott Rasmussen. Scott, thanks so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it. First of all,
it's all marketing, guys. It is all marketing, ladies and gentlemen. It's crazy right now. When those sirens sound crazy. You don't think Bitcoin will impact that sin? I do agree with the theory, but that they didn't have an escape valve in 1929. Yeah. Not like Bitcoin, brother. Not like Bitcoin. I'm going to give you my thoughts on something after we do a couple of spins, and I want to see if you guys agree with me. All right. Oh, it's only one spin. Let's do one spin, and then I'm going to tell you what I've been thinking, because I've been going back in the history book. So let's do this. 407. Commercial break. Commercial break. So Bitcoin made a comeback today. The price is up, so we like it. But we don't want that Democrat trifecta of the Biden, Schumer, and Pelosi thing. Because Democrats, all they want is power and control, ladies and gentlemen. That's what they want. You know what I mean? Stay safe, Quinn Packer. Sirens sound crazy. Good game, CB. Don't let them make praying in public normal. Exactly. It is an intimidation tactic and to conquer. They don't do this in Muslim countries unless it's for special days. Yep. I mean, LOL. I mean, to Emily, sir, got you. CB, I feel Bitcoin will be an outlier, watching it all burn down, and will prove to rest of those who didn't get in early to be the last path to freedom. Okay. I love it, brother. I love it. Scotty99 says, thank you, Scotty. Democratic socialist? Is that a Demsy? Comma Z, Kim Dempsey. Yes, it is, Scotty. Thank you, Scotty. Appreciate that 99 cents, brother. CB, you're too kind. Yes, he is. So let's talk for a minute, right? So let's talk about the filibuster. And let me give you my thoughts on something on the Democrat Party today. Because people, don't like what I say about it and stuff like that. But I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, all right? First and foremost, guys, we got to win the 2026 midterms. All right. And we gotta get our objectives passed. Okay. We have to get our objective passed. Who do I mean by we? I'm talking about Trump and the MAGA boys. Okay. We got to get a lot of our bills passed. Okay. That we cannot get passed if we don't get past the filibuster. So I think we should end the filibuster. Okay. Here's why. If they have a trifecta again, and they have the House and the Senate and the White House, they will end the filibuster. Now, I don't know if you guys remember in 2021, they tried to end it, the Democrats, when they had the trifecta of Biden, Schumer, and Pelosi. They tried to end it in 2021, but there's only two sane Democrats that stopped them. And that was Joe Manchin and Kristen Sinema. Boy, I love Kristen Sinema. God, that's a good-looking woman. And they're both gone now. Okay? They're both gone. But trust me, if they get back in power, they're going to end it anyways. So we might as well end it now, get the government shut down. I think it'll help long-term and short-term. Get the government back open and get all our stuff going on. Get all our stuff passed. And we need to focus on next year's midterms. We have to win the midterms, man. Right? We cannot let the Democrats win the House. We can't. Okay? So we have to keep the House, and we need to expand the Senate and win our gubernatorial races. We have to. Now, you guys know I talk about Thomas Jefferson a lot on this channel, okay? And Thomas Jefferson is one of my favorite presidents of all time. He's my top 5. I love what he did. Now, again, he was, he's the one that bought Louisiana Purchase, okay, in 1803. I believe it was for $15 million or whatever it was. And he bought it. He made a situation going on, but he was against the he was a Republican. He was against the Federalists. Okay, and he was a good president. 1801 to 1809, Thomas Jefferson. They call it Jeffersonian Republicans. Okay, let me tell you what Thomas Jefferson did. He governed so good for 2 terms. They stayed in power because he did so well for his constituents and in America. He was in power for not only 2 terms, but he kept the Federalists out of the White House for 24 years, from 1801 to 1825. For 24 years, he did. Now, how did he do that? By his great policies, number one. Okay. He was elected in 1801 to 1809, like Trump right now, because this is what Trump needs to do. He needs to do like Thomas Jefferson. Okay. Now, when his predecessor was not his vice president, it was a Secretary of State. Remember James Madison? He became the 4th president. Remember, Jefferson was the 3rd after John Adams the 1st. Or John Adams, the original John Adams. Washington was 1st, John Adams, and then Thomas Jefferson. James Madison became the 4th president, and this took on the Jeffersonian Republican stuff. And he was against the Federalists. So from 1809 to 1817, James Madison did a great job for another 8 years. And then James Madison's Secretary of State, James Monroe, you know him, he became the 5th president from 1817 to 1825. Hence, they were in charge from 1801 to 1825. That's exactly what we need to do today with Trump. And what did it do for those 24 years? Number one, it kept the Federalists out of the White House. That's what it did. Because they had some crazy policies back then. Right? And then John Quincy Adams, John Adams' son, he was a Federalist, but he was a moderate Federalist. And he was more aligned with the Jeffersonian Republican. He came in from 1825 to 1829. And what it did was it made the Federalists come together and say, okay, well, this is what the people want. We can't be so separate from the Jeffersonian Republicans, and made them come back to the middle. That's exactly what Trump needs to do. The MAGA movement needs to do with the Democrat Party. We need to bring these boys back to the middle. Okay, they're way too far left. And it's going to take some cycles. It might take 24 years. It might take 6 election cycles. It may do that because 6 times 4 is 24. How do we do it? Get J.D. Vance in there for 2 terms. Maybe Marco Rubio for another 2 terms. Who knows? And then somebody else that's MAGA. And then what's that going to do to the Democrat Party? Get the Trump derangement syndrome out of their system and make the Democrat Party go back to the old John F. Kennedy Democrat Party. That's what I think. Because right now there is a civil war with the Democrat Party. And if this happens, I believe the swamp can be drained. Not fully drained, but more drained than it is today. Make the establishment Democrats move over to the middle and the far left disappear. That's what we need to do. What do you guys think about that in the comment section? Let me know. I will be safe. Thank you, fam. And good game, Em, no doubt. You're too pretty, Emily. Yes, she is. I lived in a Muslim country. They'll get their ass kicked if they block traffic just to say pray, just to pray. Yet Western countries just take it. Yeah, we're weak. That's why. Big money. Yes. What do you guys think about that? That's my theory. That's what we need to do. We have to bring the far left. We have to crush the far left and get the lunatics out of here and bring common sense back to this party. We got to bring common sense back to the Democrat Party. Okay? And make them JFK-like Democrats. That's what I personally think, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's do one more spin, then we'll do the all or nothing game, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. 408. Let's do it. Sharon. All right. All or nothing time. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. 2,100. And then after this, we're going to do the big spin of 4,000 sats from Michael Yost. Thank you again, Michael. That was very nice of you, brother. You guys know the rule for the all or nothing game. Let's play that. Boy, my blood pressure is going up, boy. I got to chill out. I think you're falling for the left-right paradigm. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Good game, Sharon. Sharon B. Hey, yes. That is fair, EB. But in today's society, brother, it is a little bit different, EB, in my personal opinion. Not the old left and right, EB, but the MAGA versus the far leftists. Because the far leftist, EB, they're socialists right now, brother. And I believe MAGA is about 80% America first. You know, it's just not about the left, right. It's about us first, them. And those people that are above us, EB, they control some of the Republicans and all the Democrats, brother. Woohoo! Yes, Sharon. Congratulations. All or nothing game. Player 1, you're up. Let's see what happens when it lands on you. Vic shoots. The right side and center need more youth and energy. I agree. Too much Geritol on the right. The other side have the youth. Capture the youth and you capture long-term power. Charlie was getting there, but yeah. I think we're doing better though, Sin. I think we have some young people. We need more, of course. But a lot of young people voted for Trump, man, on those campuses. But I agree with you, Sin. Good game, Vic. I was riding my bike through the park, seeing a guy praying with his missus, taking photos. Like, who cares? You don't get closer to God if it's documented. Exactly. Vic shoots. Woohoo. Good game, Sharon and Vic. Thanks, guys. No doubt. This is the all or nothing game, Vic. You got 210 sats. Do you want to spin for 2,100 and go for it all? Or do you want to keep your 210, brother? Let me know, sir, please. Please and thank you, Vic. Congratulations, Vic, on that win. Appreciate you, bro. Keep, man. No doubt, Vic. Vic shoots. Smart man. That's player 1, 210. Player 2, what you going to do? Quinn Packer. For the boys, not for me. I got you, brother. Good daddy. Good dad. Quinn, are you still there, or are you having a little bit of troubles, honey? What do you guys think about that, what I said? Do you guys agree or disagree with me? Yay, Quinn. I just went on a rant. Nobody said anything about it. I want to know if am I crazy or what? I think we should use the Thomas Jefferson thing. And look that up, by the way. Thomas Jefferson's Jeffersonian Republicans were in charge for 24 years. Quinn. I love that time period, man. I just get upset with it. Obsessed with it. I wish I could live back then. Yay, keep please, no doubt. Except for the slavery thing, you know. Quinn, honey. Congrats. You got 210, player 2. I'm here lagging as fuck, though. LMAO. I'm no quitter. I keep coming back. That's right. Helping Fanny and miss it. Okay. It's all good, brother. Player 2 was Quinn. Let's see what player 3 can do. Who's that going to be? Can anyone get the big one? Love your rants. Thank you, Emily. That means a lot, Emily. Oh, Trent's not here. I pre-wrote Trent in there, so I thought he was going to show up. Let's do it again. Thank you, Emily. It means a lot coming from you. Anonymous.
Yeah, that's my boy. Sorry, guys.
Love that. Love that. Time is cyclical. History doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. That's right, brother. See, he's got the fortune cookies. Good game, Anonymous. Amen, Dean. Anonymous. Yep. What's he want to do? You want to keep it or spin? It's got 210, backpacker. Keep. All right. Yeah. This is a conundrum, right? Anonymous. Yeah. It's a conundrum because I'm giving you guys a bigger, all number of 2,100. It went from 1,000 to 2,100. But I'm also giving you more sats from the 100 to 210. And I'm noticing more people are keeping the 210 and not going for the big 2,100. And again, if it was me and I got 210, I'd keep the 210. I'm not risking 210. That's just me, though. Player 4, you want more? Looks like Matt. Good hair, Matt. Yeah, good game, Matt. Congratulations, sir. If you're here. I haven't heard from him in a while, but he should be here. So close. Maybe. Okay. Good game, Matt. I'm going for the 2,100. Okay. Booty said, I ain't scared. Matt, are you here, sir? Matt, salutes to you. Good game, Anonymous and Matt. Yes. Is he here, though? Because I haven't heard from Matt in a while. He could be, though. Being the bad guy. Oh, shoot. Try to give Matt some grace here. Matt, you won the all or nothing spin, my friend, if you're here. Is he here? All right, I think we got to move on, Matt. Phone is charging and candles are always ready. That's right, Quinny. All right, Matt. We love you, man. Sorry, brother. Got to be here to win. Vic. Again. Excuse me. Vic Shoots, you're the winner, brother. 2 times. Hey, Vic again. Good game. Yeah. Vic shoots. That's right. Good game times 2, Vic. Yeah. Good game, Vic. Yep. I think Vic's going to keep again, which is always a smart move. That's 105 sats per boy. It's a pretty good deal. Woohoo. Yep. Vic killing it. Yeah. Yep. Gang fan. Vic, yes. That's right, Vic. What you going to do, brother? You going to keep or spin? You going to go for it all? Or you want to keep the 210? I know Vic is probably cooking. That's why he's taking a little bit. Thanks, everyone. Keep. No doubt, bro. Smart man. All right. That's player 4. Last spin for player 5. Good luck, everybody. Dean says, spin it. Oh, Sin. Sinny. I know what Sin's going to do. Something just happened on strike. Oh, Scotty. Oh, I know, Scotty. I know, brother. You are killing me here, Jerry. I know. That was so close, bro. So close, Scotty. Scotty with another 99. Thank you, Scotty. Sensei, keep. I already know, Sin. Sin made a huge donation. He said, I'm keeping that. I'm getting it back. All right. Congratulations, everyone. Good game, Sin. Yay, Sensei. Good game, everybody. Congratulations on all the winners. And now it's for the time for the big spin. For the 4,000 sat spin, thanks to Michael Yost, who generously donated 4,000 sats out of his own pocket. And we're going to do one spin for that. So thank you so much, sir. Let me shuffle it 4 times because it's 4,000. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, guys, you ready? Good game. Mikey Yost, 4K gang up. Yes, 4K G up. Yes. Good luck to us all, fam. Thank you, Michael, for the opportunity. Yeah. Mikey Yost, 4K G up. Yes. Big spin from Yost. Many thanks. Yes. Gracias, folks. No doubt, brother. Something else happened on strike. Scotty again. Vic and Fanny going off and me in between. I know. You're right there, bro. You're right there. Good luck, everyone. Yep. Just stopping in. What's up, Bizarro Bros? Thank you, Michael Yost. Yep. Ready? Thank you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spin it. I know y'all wanted me to run. Good luck, y'all. Jerry's minute. Yes. Look at Grasshopper. Thanks, Michael. Grasshopper's the winner. Grasshopper, congratulations. You are 4,000 Satoshis richer. Thank you. Which is funny because she gave me 4,200 the other day. So she's the winner. So she's going to get it. Even if she's not in the chat, I know she's here because she had to take care of her kids. So let me send that to her right now. Grasshopper, because she said something about taking care of her kids. So Grasshopper, the beautiful lady, you have 4,000 sats from Michael. Here you go, ma'am. Congratulations, Grasshopper, the beautiful one. Wow. Thank you, Michael, Yost, and Jerry. No doubt. Don't thank me. I didn't do anything. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Michael. Good game. Good game. Good show. Take it easy, y'all. Thanks, Jerry. Thank you, man. Thank you so much, man. And again, man, you know why we're here, guys. You know what time it is. Out here in these streets. These financial U.S. debt, government nonsense streets. Thanks for the show as always, Jerry. No doubt, man. Trey, what's good, man? What's up, good people? We're just ending the show, bro. Good to see you, man. Love you, Trey. Thanks for coming in, bro. Listen, guys. We're here for the long run. The Democrats won yesterday, but we're winners. I can't thank this community enough. Truly love you guys. Oh, thank you, Grasshopper. I'm late as hell, but I finally caught you, Jerry. Thank you, man. Appreciate that, Trey. Trizay. Trizay. Hey there, Trey. Yep. Good show, Geraldo. Thank you, Sin. Appreciate it. That means a lot coming from you, man. And we're working, guys. We're working. And this right here is the situation that we don't want to be in, man. This is debt. Nobody wants to spend more than they earn. And this is what the US government does on a daily basis. And it's got to change. It's going to change. And the only way we're going to change that is we got to fix the system because the system's broke. You know what I mean? And it's evil and it's terrible. It's too much winning, yes. Hey Trey, glad you caught us. Have a wonderful night, yeah. What up? What's up, fellas? Nothing much, Trey. And we need a new system, and we know what that new system is, and we know that new system does is a complete opposite of this one. This technology, this money is scarce. It's uninflatable. It's portable. Wow, we've been going a long time. Almost 4 hours, right? No, almost 3 hours. Yeah. Uninflatable, portable, durable, international, fungible, divisible, verifiable supplies. It's decentralized, just like America and us. It's unconfiscatable, which means it's unstoppable. It's the only way we're going to do this, man. This technology and this new paradigm shift. Jerry, your live is always awesome. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Emily. Thank you, fam, for another good stream. Stay safe and see you all tomorrow. No doubt. And this new paradigm shift, Sharon B says, I love you all. We love you too, Sharon. Beautiful Sharon, beautiful Emily, and beautiful Quinn, and beautiful Fanny. It is the only way, guys, that we're going to stop this stuff, man. And people like Kami Mandami, if we had this money spread out throughout the country and throughout our every great union of our nation, these states, these cities, and these towns, if we had this money on the balance sheet, you can't give it away for free. You can't just have free stuff because you got to be held accountable. You got to be a fiscal hawk and fiscally conservative. And this money is the only way to keep people honest, and stop and decentivize these evil doers, especially the people by the money printer. Fanny Packer, speedy recovery, prayers to Backpacker family. Yes. And it is the only way, guys, to make America great again and to make sure your family is going to do well in the future. All right. Duh. Same with Israel. Yep. I'm ready for the BTC conference. Are y'all? Yes, we are, sir. And it is the only way, guys, that we're going to break this system. This new system and this paradigm shift, this technology, this thing that we all love and adore and put our hard-earned energy into. It's the only way we're going to save this country and this world. Because when you fix the money, you fix the world. And it's the only thing that's going to break this system, pay off the national debt, stop inflation, and get this country back on track and having a balanced budget. And if I had to take a guess, I'm pretty sure, and girl, say it with me, you guys already know what that is. It's the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Yes, we are. And Emily and Freedom family, thank you for the prayers and healing thoughts. No doubt. Stay safe, Quinn Packer. Yes. Thank you guys so much. Tomorrow is Thursday. We'll be here Thursday, God willing. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for the zaps, the fun, all the knowledge, and the most important thing you have, and that's your time, because you can't get that back. So I really, really appreciate you guys. All right. Have a great night. Work your ass off tomorrow. Work harder on yourself than you do at your job. Remember that. Take and slice out a piece of time for you. That's more important than your job. All right. Be safe, Queenie. Heal up, Fanita. No doubt. Don't let anybody tell you can't do something. Be the best version of yourself. Work your ass off. Work hard. Stack, teach, and repeat. All right. Keep doing it. No doubt. Good night, all. Good night, wonderful fam. See you tomorrow. God bless our freedom fam. That's right. That's right. Good night, all. No doubt. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow, the same time and the same bat channel. And until then, and as you guys know, I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.